Hey, it's a brand new day. June 6th. 6-6. In 2006. 666. Ba, ba, ba. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Friday. What's the tea? What's the tea? Hello, hello. Early indeed. Early indeed. Like I did say earlier, it's going to be kind of a weird week. We are not live as often as I normally am because I do have company in town this week. So I'm thinking that the rest of the week will look like... So we didn't stream Wednesday, didn't stream Thursday, streaming today. Probably not going to stream tomorrow because we have like a big day tomorrow. And then stream Sunday. And then they leave Monday evening. So then I'll stream after I get rid of them at the airport. Get rid of them. So probably stream Sunday. Definitely stream Monday. Probably not tomorrow. Yeah, get rid of them. So I'm thinking Sunday, maybe we do Foodie, because I don't know if, what's her face? Amberlynn. I don't know if Amberlynn's going to upload tomorrow. Probably not. Because, I mean, like, what did she upload today? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know shit. I saw something on Twitter about her being 700 pounds. What is it? I haven't watched either one. So there was a episode from Wednesday. I don't know what my real weight is. And then there was My Health Has Gone Downhill. So we can watch both of those for the first time. And then I don't imagine she'll upload tomorrow. I don't imagine that she'll upload Sunday. So probably the next time we do Amberlynn will be Monday because she'll probably do a vlog on Monday. So yeah, probably Sunday we'll do Chantal, because although she hasn't uploaded, there is a lot of peripheral information floating about in terms of like what that Pause Kuwait agency has been saying, that they are going to go after Chantal. Apparently another reaction channel had an interview with that one friend. Do you guys remember when she first got to Kuwait and they had that friend, Allah? He was like a side character for 2 seconds and like he spilled all the tea. Apparently some other reaction channel interviewed him and spilled a bunch of tea about his current situation and some other information that we could take a look at. So maybe Chantal Sunday, more than likely Chantal Sunday, and then we'll be back to regularly scheduled programming Monday. What is that, the 9th? Yeah. 6-9. So yes, if you're just coming in, we are a little bit early today. We are going to be starting here in just a moment. Polish chick, thank you so much. Oh lordy, it's John D. I know I am looking a little orange today. Ugh. You know what I should do? I should get more lighting in here. I don't know. I just bought that one light, but sometimes I look pale, sometimes I look orange. Whatever. You know what? I'm surprising you. I'm surprising you. Lily, thank you. Feel like I've cheated on you, but I've left breadcrumbs for your old videos to catch up on foodie lore. Enjoy your R&R. Thank you so much. Only normal R&R. Well, yesterday I went to go see Trisha Paytas live, and then we did some running around, so it wasn't all that normal, I will say, but I'll try to have normal R&R for the remainder of the weekend. Thank you so much, Lily. Lily, in addition to her super chat, also sent in 5 gifted memberships just now. Thank you so much for doing that, Lily. Welcome, welcome, guys. Get your favorite flower emoji in the chat to honor Ms. Lily's generosity. I would appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we're going to start with the Wednesday one. I don't know what my real weight is. Oh, you know what I just thought of? We never did her live stream recap. I did a whole write up of her live stream recap. Do you guys like this? Like, do you like when I have like all these notes like this? Do we care? Like, do we want to do the live stream recap, or do we want to just go right into reacting? I completely forgot about that. No, God, please, no. Okay, that's a little dramatic. I mean, what I could do is I could do a pre-recorded video. Yes. Yes, I do like it. Oh, okay. I mean, do the recap. All right. Then we'll do recap. So the whole tentative schedule that I just threw out, we'll just push it back a little bit. So maybe what we'll do is recap, and then we'll do the one from Wednesday, and then Sunday we'll do half Amberlynn, half Chantal. So we'll do, what was the one from today? And then if she uploads tomorrow or Sunday, that will get tagged onto the Sunday stream. That'll get tagged onto the Sunday stream. So we'll do My Health Has Gone Downhill Sunday, and then we'll do I Don't Know What My Real Weight Is Today after the recap. All right, I completely forgot about the recap. Where's Foodie? I don't know, like an unair-conditioned prison in the Middle East, I think. Democracy, Jord. Well, I mean, you should have seen the whole chat just now. It was like a tsunami wave of yeses. So I'd imagine if I did a poll, it would be yes. So, I don't know. Let's do the recap. Let's just do the recap, because, I mean, otherwise, I don't really see a timetable in like the next few days where we do this, unless I do a pre-recorded video, which in all honesty I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do, because after this I'm going out. Tomorrow I have plans all day. Sunday night we stream, so like I don't know if I would even have time to do the pre-recorded video. So on Sunday let's do half Amberlynn, half Chantal. So for people that don't give a fuck about Foodie, you can come in, hang out for like the first hour and a half, and then the second half of the live stream when we do Foodie. Some of you don't care about Chantal. Just, you know, dip. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to do the live stream recap that is written up here. Oh, hell, what happened? Okay. K-Bear, you did not have to do that. Oh my goodness. K-Bear has come in hot with 20 gifted memberships. I really appreciate that, K-Bear. Thank you so much. Not K-Bear's first time doing this either. I really appreciate the continued generosity of expanding my community, K-Bear. Thank you so much. Let's get some bear emojis in the chat. Thank you, K-Bear. Welcome, everybody. Okay. So, oh God, feels like an eternity ago. Okay, so Tuesday night is when she did her live stream recap. So it was a very much so a Yorkie Lynn look, you know, like when Amberlynn gets those like two ponytails coming out of her head, kind of looks like Lucifer. But I prefer Yorkie Lynn. I really do. I think that she looks like a Yorkie. Started off with somebody asking if she would start to put proof of the day in which she is filming in her vlogs. So, show some type of proof that it is June 2nd on the day that you are claiming that is June 2nd. Amberlynn has recently been under fire for saying that she only had maybe like 1,100 calories in a day in her What I Ate Today video. And then it kind of came out later. It's like, oh, you also had Chipotle. So can you start putting proof in there to, I don't know, verify a little bit of transparency with us? Can you kind of show us that you are living the life that you say that you're living? Amberlynn kind of has a bitchy response to this person by saying, I don't like the word proof and that the date does not matter. Well, I mean, I think it does matter because, I mean, although she has discontinued her What I Ate Today videos, which honestly, maybe that's the reason why, because she doesn't, she's so tired of everybody speculating that she's eating more behind the scenes. But Amberlynn, you're clearly eating more behind the scenes. I mean, you don't stay in the mid 550s and you're only eating like cottage cheese and mustard with various vegetables on your Walmart paper plate. That's not the way that it goes. Clearly, you're eating Postmates, Instacart, DoorDash, Uber Eats behind the scenes. So I think that that's the real reason why she discontinued the What I Ate Today videos. But I don't know. People have been calling her out recently. Hey, look. You showed us that you had Chipotle in the vlog, but that was the same day that you did the What I Ate Today video. So I don't know. Would you mind like a little bit more transparency with us? Can you show a little bit of proof? Because otherwise you're just going to lie like you always do. Amberlynn doesn't like the concept of having to prove anything in her vlogs. Go figure. So after they have that little spat, and Amberlynn says, no, I don't like the word proof. I shouldn't have to prove anything. It comes up a little bit later after some more introductions, and she starts to get irritated. She doubles down. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to provide any proof for you guys. You should just watch the vlog and take what I say for face value. No other YouTube content creator would have to do that. No one other than me would have to do that for their audience. Well, no one else is 550 pounds and lies like it's nothing. So, I mean, I don't know. You do a lot of things that other people don't do, so maybe that's why you would have to do things that other people wouldn't do to make up for the fact. No other YouTuber would have to do it. Well, I mean, there's only one Amberlynn Reid at the end of the day, am I right? She goes on to ask this person, why do you care? Why does it matter? It doesn't matter. Why do we care? Well, I mean, why does anyone watch you at all, Amber? Why do my notes keep getting screwed up like that? Oh my God. Why does anybody watch you at all? I mean, you should be happy that people care. You should be happy that people care that you lied about your Saturday Chipotle meal that you actually had when you said that you didn't have it. Like, you should care, because ultimately people caring about stupid shit like this and talking about it and there being reaction channels about you is what keeps a roof over your head and food in your mouth to sustain 550. So you should care that people care, because if people don't care about you, that means that they're not watching you. And that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good, Amber. No, it wouldn't. So you guys remember from the vlog on Monday how there was that folding black chair in front of her front door. Somebody asks about it, and she says that she has had it forever and that she's giving it to her mom. There was also some speculation in the chat that she has that folding chair for the shower. Because, I mean, if there's no cushion on it and it's just metal, that probably would be a good material to bring into a shower. I mean, I don't know, it might rust after a while. But some people were speculating that maybe that chair is what she takes into the shower to sit. I don't think that that's really plausible, because that chair looked kind of small, you know what I mean? Like a folding chair that you would find at like a picnic or like a barbecue or like at a park, graduation party or something like that. You would need two of them, you know what I mean? And I don't think that you're fitting two folding chairs in the shower like that. They make wide shower chairs though. Yeah. I don't know the purpose of that chair. I mean, I thought it was strange that she had it. She said that she has had it forever. I mean, Amberlynn moved a year and a half ago. I just think that it is a little bit strange that a black folding chair made it to the final cut of things that made it to Oklahoma. She got rid of, discarded, recycled, donated a lot of stuff in Kentucky. Why did the black chair make it into the semifinals, to make it into the finals, to get into the U-Haul, to make its way to Oklahoma? You know what I mean? I mean, she was only really able to bring a finite amount of stuff to Oklahoma. Why was that important enough to bring if you've had it forever? And then, I mean, even more so, like, did she have it prior to moving into her apartment complex in Kentucky? Like, what is the lore behind this black chair? Why have you had this thing for forever? What purpose does it do? Because clearly it matters to you. Clearly it does something for you. It provides some sort of function for you to be wanting to haul it across state lines multiple times. But now, all of a sudden, the chair doesn't have any meaning to her. It doesn't serve a purpose, so she's going to give it to her mom? The folding chair one choosy. Yeah, do I bring the $600 Titanic Lego or the black folding chair? I'm going to bring the black folding chair. You know what I mean? It's just, there's a lot of stuff that she got rid of and threw away, recycled, whatever, that didn't make it to Oklahoma, but the black chair did? I just thought it was strange. She goes on to say, in kind of in an annoyed tone, that people are choosing to have conspiracies about this chair. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the rant that I just went on for a few minutes about, like, it being the final cut and choosy and all that stuff. But it's just weird. It's like, why does it, why does a quarter-ton behemoth have this black folding chair? It's like, what is it doing, and why do you have it? And why is it important enough for you to be hauling around for years on end at this point? She seems to get a little bit pressed about it, a little bit annoyed at the fact that people are making speculations about it, suggesting that it is a shower chair. She goes on to jump the gun and says that it is fatphobia. People love to judge a fat girl, big sigh. So there was a big sigh. This was all chalked up to fatphobia. Anytime that anyone says or questions Amberlynn and any of the decisions that she makes, it usually ends up in a road that leads to fatphobia. So if you're curious about that black chair, if you ever thought to yourself, why does she have that? You're probably just being fatphobic. Okay, so a large amount of the community were all wondering the same thing on Monday when she was showing the $600 Legos. She was showing that Mario Kart one. She was showing the Disney Princess Castle, and it added up to, I think it was like $570 something after tax, probably close to 600, if not over. People were wondering, well, if you can spend $600 on Legos every month, why isn't there money for Zepbound? Because there are a lot of people that get it through med spas, a lot of people that get it through companies that ship it directly to your house, etc., that are paying less than $600 a month. So people were wondering, I mean, yeah, you've been saying that Zepbound and the other ones, if you pay out of pocket, it's like $1,500. But I mean, there are options for you. She basically goes down the whole route of saying that if she wants to take Zepbound, it's going to be insanely expensive and there is no other way. Amberlynn has said this time and time again. I have refuted it. The community has refuted it. They've said that it's bullshit. It is bullshit. She says that Zepbound isn't $600, and if it were, I'd be on it. I don't believe that. If it was free, if Zepbound or any of those weight loss drugs were as accessible as like Tylenol or ibuprofen is, she still wouldn't be on it, because those medications would prevent her from consuming the 6,000 calories that she wants to consume every day. Now more than ever, I'm really convincing myself that Amberlynn wants this. I do. She says that when she takes the initial dose, usually on medications like that, you have to ramp. So you start at like 0.5 milligrams or 0.25 milligrams, and then you go up. And then you take it for a month, and then you go up again, and then you take it for another month, and you go up again, and you ramp all the way up to like, whatever milligrams the amount of the medication goes up to. So she's saying that for her initial dose, the lowest dose possible, the 0.25, the one that everybody starts on, it would be $1,400. And that she doesn't want to spend $1,400 on the lowest dose because her doctor Words that came out of his mouth, her doctor said that the lowest dose wouldn't do anything for her. And that if she were to continue to ramp every month and pay out of pocket, it would be upwards of $3,000 to $4,000. And she doesn't have that kind of money. The small doses, the 0.25 that you pay $1,400 for when you originally start taking the medication, it's not going to do anything. Even if this isn't the case, this is all bullshit. Remember, this is all bullshit. This all of the GLP-1 stuff that comes out of her mouth, she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. She's spewing a bunch of shit. It's just a whole song and dance, mental gymnastics to communicate to us that she wants to be 500 plus pounds and she doesn't want to change. You can't convince me otherwise. You won't convince me otherwise. But she says that I don't have that kind of money to be spending every month, yet you have $3,000 a month to spend on DoorDash. I mean, if she really wanted to allocate her funds, and I mean, think about it. Amberlynn doesn't have the same kind of expenses that most adults have. I mean, she doesn't have kids. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't, shit. I mean, there's a lot. She doesn't have a traditional job in which she has to commute. I mean, Amberlynn cuts a lot of costs by just, being this shut in on her couch cushion all day. So, I mean, if she really wanted to make it work, even if this obnoxious quote here of Zepbound being $3,000 to $4,000 were true, it's not. But even if it were, she could still make it work because you made $3,000 a month on takeout work. Why not this? Why not something that could change your life? No, I don't have the money for it. Okay. So yeah, that's what she's saying. She can't. I mean, it's always been shenanigans with her. It's always been shenanigans with her. I mean, if Amberlynn were to restart Ozempic at this point, it would be her fourth time? Her fourth time. Because, I mean, she started it in the fall of 2022 when she was still with Jade. Jade was the one giving her the injection. Which, by the way, how were you able to get it back then? Oh, my insurance changed. Sure it did. Okay. She did it prior to getting in a relationship with Emily. Oh, now I'm dating a feeder. I can't take Ozempic. And then she tried to take it recently again. And, just like gallstones, it fucks with my kidneys. Like, there's always going to be some type of something. But you know what? When someone really doesn't want to do something, they're always going to find an excuse. That's kind of like a general rule of thumb that I go off of in life. If somebody wants to make something happen, they will. I mean, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's for exercise, whether it's for meeting a deadline for work, if someone really wants to make something happen, of course, there are excruciating circumstances and all that. But for the most part, if it smells and sounds like bullshit, it probably is. And this has bullshit written all over it. I mean, she's not secretive or furtive about this whole, I don't want to take a GLP-1 thing at all. At all. She doubles down and says that no insurance will cover her because she's not diabetic. Now, I don't know what this is about in terms of like getting it covered if you're diabetic or what. I don't know if that's true. Maybe that's true for her specific insurance. When I had Ozempic prescribed, I wasn't diabetic, but maybe it's changed since then. I don't know. Catnip kind of says the same thing Catnip is someone in the chat. Catnip tells her that if she really wanted to make it work, she would. And Amberlynn kind of doubles down and says, you don't know my finances. So a very Chantal-esque answer right here, in my opinion. Whenever people call out Chantal and people say like, oh, you guys aren't married. Oh, he doesn't have a job. Oh, you're supporting him. Oh, you paid him to be there. Like whenever people call her out and, throw in her face that she's in a sham marriage, her go-to is, you don't know that. Where's your proof? You don't know that. I mean, we don't have to have it. We don't have to have it written in blood for us to know that it's going on in the background. I mean, that's kind of what Girl World is. It's a lot of speculation and guessing, and most of the time we are right. But Amberlynn is just saying, you don't know my finances. At the end of the day, you're telling me to pay for a medication that is upwards of $3,000 to $4,000. I don't have that kind of money. So, sorry. And you telling me that I can make it work, that's not true because you don't know what my bank account looks like. Okay, Amber. All right, whatever. Have your series finale. Don't go to inpatient. All right, okay. So after the whole GLP-1 fight goes on with the chat about Legos and not being able to afford it and whatever, moves on to the bingo paparazzi pics. I don't know if she addressed this in her video. I think she addressed it in her video, but she said that somebody took pictures of her at bingo, and she doesn't mind if people take pictures of her in public. I don't believe this for a second. I think that she absolutely does. I think that she absolutely does mind when people take photos of her in public, and film her. Remember about the laundromat thing? Remember the laundromat? She like flipped the fuck out about the laundromat. It was like, oh, how dare they film me at the laundromat? Oh, I think that she absolutely cares, even if it's like in a very innocuous, benign way. I think that she still gets pressed about it. She doesn't mind as long as the photo is not in a cruel way. I mean, kind of hard to look at a photograph of Amberlynn and think like, oh God, what was this camera person thinking taking a photo like this? I mean, I'm not sure what she means entirely when she says, I don't mind people taking pictures of me as long as it's not in a cruel way. Okay. After this, she says that reaction channels and haters are hypocritical and just haven't been caught yet, which I thought was a very interesting. Okay, she said that this was like someone DM'd this to her on Instagram, or someone like left a comment on one of her videos, and she was like, wow, somebody said that recently and it really spoke to me. Reaction channels are just hypocrites that haven't been caught yet. So in my opinion, I thought that that was a very peculiar statement for her to make. I think that perhaps that was sort of Amberlynn's call to action in encouraging people to do more digging. I mean, we have seen recently over the past few months that Amberlynn comes on her live stream, or she comes on her Instagram story, or she says in a vlog straight up, personal information about reaction channels that they have not otherwise shared, and says that someone DM'd it to her on Instagram. She has had a lot to say specifically about Mr. Snowflake and his personal life and all of that. So she's basically suggesting that reaction channels and their personal lives are as devious, as dripping with drama, as pathetic, as sad, as immoral, as fill in the blank as hers. That's kind of what she's suggesting, right? Reaction channels are all hypocrites, and if we knew the ins and outs of their everyday life like you guys know about mine, there would be just as much hate, just as much vitriol, just as much rumors, just as much... Okay. I mean, I don't share everything about my personal life, but I can assure you that I'm not letting cats run out the back door, and I'm not stealing $6,000 from people, and I'm not getting fed by people. And like, I mean, Amberlynn's life is a spectacle for a reason. I mean, I don't know. I thought that this was a very interesting comment, because I do think it was Amberlynn kind of giving a nod, kind of giving a nudge to people. Hey, if you want to look up stuff about these people, if you want to, DM me on Instagram about their personal lives and I could say something about it, maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's how you get back at the reaction channels, right? Not by refuting what they have to say about you, not by going up against the criticism that they have for you in your life that you willingly share online. No. We can't have an argument like adults. No, like we have to, we got to get into the sewers and dig around and look and see what we can find. So that was a very interesting comment from her, in my opinion. Sleepy Emerald, thank you so much for 16 months on Twitch. I appreciate that. Isabel, thank you for 2 months. Just got done with my workout. I'm also 8 months pregnant. What's Amber's excuse? Yeah, right. Oh my God, it was wild. Trisha Paytas was on stage, like doing toe touches, and I thought she was going to do a split. She was doing twirls. She was dancing around. What is she, like 9 months pregnant? You 8 month, 9 month pregnant girly pops. You're killing it. You're killing it. Apathetic Ash, thank you so much. What's for fat dinner? Chips and queso or pasta? Do pasta. I'm gonna adjust my fan real quick because I'm like it's like 1,000 degrees in here. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I have returned. Um, so then the chat kind of moves on to the topic of Foodie Beauty and what has been going on with Foodie Beauty. If you haven't seen any of the Foodie Beauty streams, if you haven't been keeping up with Chantal recently, long story short, last Wednesday, as in 9 days ago, not 2 days ago, she went to the park with her husband, and it was very strange. They got like a catering order sized tray of fried chicken, and they were eating in like 100-degree heat. And then they picked up this baby cat, and they were like, "Oh, hey, this baby cat's so cute. We should keep it. We don't see its mom anywhere. Oh my god, when I listen to it breathe, you can like hear like a raspy voice. Like, you can hear a raspy sound. We should get it help." So then they abducted this cat, took it to a vet, bought its shit at a pet store, and then the next day, people had reached out to a animal humanitarian rescue group over in the country that Chantal's in, and they basically explained the whole situation, sent all the footage to them, and basically this humanitarian group launched an investigation and a lawsuit against her that is currently pending. There's new information that comes out about it pretty much by the hour at this point. So, yeah. The Amberlynn had some opinions on it. Now, remember, Amberlynn doesn't really have anyone in her corner. She doesn't really have any allies. For a hot second there, she kind of thought that maybe she was going to have, like, Keemstar and all the lolcow live people on her side. Maybe she could, like, get in bed with them and get in cahoots with them and have people on her side to, like, fight back against the haters. That didn't pan out. She sent in $20 and got told to shut the fuck up. So I think at this point, Amberlynn's really only likely ally is Chantal, which kind of has been a staple in girl world. When they're kind of in the corner, they look at each other and they say, well, guess we're in this together. So she took up for Chantal. She took the route of the conversation in terms of like giving Chantal the benefit of the doubt, saying that she wasn't trying to do anything malicious, trying to say like, oh, who wouldn't try to help a cat? You. Okay, I can think of one person that wouldn't try to help a cat. You. Who wouldn't? So she said that over and over again. She was like, "Who wouldn't try to help a cat? Who wouldn't try to help a cat? You." So she kind of gave Chantal the benefit of the doubt. She quoted things such as, "Oh, well, whenever you go in the car and you speed, that's illegal. Oh, if you smoke weed, that's illegal. If you J-rock, not jaywalk, J-rock. If you J-rock, that's illegal." So Amberlynn says that laws have levels and that breaking one law isn't as bad as something else. Like, oh, she tried to help a cat, even though what she did with the donations and all of that is a criminal offense. She actually violated laws over in Kuwait and everything. Amberlynn just tried to look at it through tunnel vision and say, no. She was just trying to help a cat. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Laws have levels. You act like she went out there and murdered somebody. You act like she went out there and stole somebody, like stole from someone. You act like she. So, yeah. Laws have levels. Chantal wasn't doing what she did in a malice way. Again, not a malicious way, in a malice way. So Chantal was not J-rocking in a malice way. And that the whole thing in Girl World, all of the coverage of Foodie, it's been taken out of control. So, I don't know. Amberlynn's kind of suggesting that it's false outrage, that people should just back off and let Chantal do whatever she wants to do. If Chantal wants to go abduct a baby kitten from its mom in the Middle East and solicit donations from her chat, even though that's a violation, oh, God. I'm sorry. I don't know why this continues to happen every stream. I don't know if it's a Streamlabs thing, because this seems to be a consistent issue. This seems to be a consistent issue. But it's weird because sometimes when I go back on the replay and I watch this section of the video, it won't have connection issues. So I mean, I don't know. Is it a Streamlabs issue? Is it a my internet issue? Refreshing clears it up. Yeah, and like that's what you guys always say. Like if you just refresh it, it goes back to normal. But like what? So I mean, like I don't know. Would that suggest that it's I mean, obviously this isn't for you guys to figure out. It's for me to figure out. But I mean, like, what is it? What does refreshing suggest? That like it's a my internet problem, or if it's like the software I use. I think it might be YouTube. No, because people on Twitch say that it's bad too. So it's not a YouTube issue. Amber has her voodoo doll out. Oh gosh. I don't know. But we're gonna continue regardless. Yeah, Foodie wasn't stealing a cat and soliciting donations from her chat in a malice way. The whole thing has been taken out of control. Pause Kuwait, the company that is filing criminal charges against Foodie for what she did to that cat and taking the donations on that cat's behalf. She's saying that the company Pause Kuwait is weird energy. I actually don't find it strange that Amberlynn would think a humanitarian rescue animal group is strange energy, weird energy, as she put it. Just, given everything that happened with Rarity. But yeah, she says that they are weird energy. Chantal has also kind of had similar complaints. She has said, what kind of rescue group goes on to Instagram and calls me fat? What kind of rescue group goes on and feeds the haters all of this drama? I don't know. But yeah, Chantal and Amberlynn both do not like Pause Kuwait. She also had a very strange comment, I noticed. This was actually something that she said pretty much verbatim. In regards to the whole, like, speeding is illegal, smoking weed is illegal, J-rocking is illegal, laws have levels, some are worse than others. She also, like, later on in this rant said, is a teacher doing blow during recess the same as stealing clothes from a store? I just thought that was a very strange thing that she said. I don't know. I don't know why she said that, but this is something that came out of Amberlynn's mouth that really had an eyebrow raised for me. Yeah. Someone in the chat says that the Kuwaiti authorities should just write Chantal a ticket. Yeah, and then Amberlynn said, yeah, they should just write her a ticket. So, I mean, like, that's kind of weird. I mean, because earlier you're kind of acknowledging that what she did wasn't wrong. You were kind of acknowledging that she wasn't doing it in a malice way. Why would she have to pay a ticket? Why would she have to own up to the fact that she did something wrong if you don't believe that she did anything wrong? I mean, is intent enough to get out of wrongdoing? Well, those weren't my intentions. I mean, criminal negligence. If you go and you do something wrong and you don't know that it's doing wrong, I mean, that's kind of on you. You don't just get to say, well, I didn't know. I mean, that might work when you're 7 years old and you're, like, getting in trouble, like, by your mom. Like, oh, I didn't know. That might work then. But, I mean, when you're in your 40s and you're breaking, solicitation laws in a country that you're visiting, you don't just get to, point your fingers together and say, well, I didn't know. So I don't know. Amberlynn just basically said that Chantal has a good heart, is a good person, and this whole thing is blown out of proportion, and Chantal is getting flamed for things that really she shouldn't be having to deal with. So Amberlynn is pro Chantal. Overwhelmingly, the community has all come together to denounce what Chantal did to that cat and soliciting donations on its behalf. So, of course, in the face of tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people all saying one thing, Amberlynn has the opposite opinion. Of course, of course. So yeah, after the Foodie Beauty conversation, she made a note that she talks about antidepressants for a hot second and says that she has to stay sober to be on Zoloft, and that she is not drinking and she is not doing edibles. So anybody out there that is speculating that she is hitting up the buzz balls, that she's using the weed pen, that she's on Delta 8, she doesn't do any of that because she can't, because she's on Zoloft, and to be on that medication, you can't be doing that kind of stuff. So remember, next time you want to say, oh, she's stoned, oh, she's high, Amberlynn's telling you right here, I have to be sober. I have to be sober to remain on Zoloft. Which, I don't know. I mean, hasn't she taken Zoloft like 1,000 times before? I don't know. She's gonna quit. Like she always does. Crumb Baby, thank you so much. 2 days without you is like a year without rain. Get it? Selena Gomez song. Hee hee. Love you, Jordy. I don't know that Selena Gomez song specifically. What song is that? Huh. Selena Gomez also hasn't made music in a while, right? Well, I mean, she made that one album recently with her fiance, but... Huh. Thank you, Crumb Baby. I appreciate that. Happy Friday. Abby Luna, thank you. Going to my first gay bar tonight. I'm so glad I can watch you while getting ready to go out. Oh. That's an interesting lifestyle decision. Hope you enjoy hell. Thank you, Abby Luna. Tori Rose, thank you for 9 months. Started watching you pregnant with my first 2 years ago, and now I'm pregnant with my second. Thanks for getting me through pregnancies. Oh my gosh. Happy to be your pregnancy buddy. Thank you, Tori Rose. I hope the rest of your pregnancy goes swimmingly. Girl Scout, thank you. Just leave the door open to get rid of your guests. Oh, you think, does that work? I mean, it works for cats. I don't know. Does it work for people too? Becca, thank you. Grab your vapes, girls. Happy Friday. Yes, you can grab your fakes, but tobacco only. Tobacco only. We're not doing anything that would make us not sober, because we collectively, as a stream, are all on Zoloft, and we have to stay sober, okay? So you can get out your vapes, because, we're allowed to vape on Fridays, but that's it. That's it. Juniper, thank you so much for 17 months. I believe that you are the first person to subscribe for a 17th month. Juniper is a lovely mod over on Twitch, and we really appreciate her. Thank you so much. Let's get some Juniper custom emotes in the chat on Twitch for Juniper. Thank you, thank you. The oldest running subscriber on Twitch. Creature, thank you. Time to smoke leaves emoji. Thanks for entertainment, Jordy. Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but I hope that you're staying sober, because Zoloft. All right. So after the whole Zoloft thing, someone named Leah pops in and sends $70 in super chats. I believe she sends in a $20 one, and then she sends in a $50 super chat. And the only thing that Leah's super chat says is years left ? And Amberlynn has no, she plays stupid. She's like, what are you talking about? Years left? Like, what does that even mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Years left. And then Leah puts skull emojis in the chat, calls her a cow, and tells her that she loves it. Kind of a strange interaction between Amberlynn and this chatter. I don't know why you would send Amberlynn $70 just to, tell her that she's going to kick and that she's a cow. I mean, she already knows this. She doesn't need $70 to know this. Amber says that this person has mental problems. And then Leah goes on to say that her super chats were for snacks. I don't know if this was like a weird feeder, But I mean, I don't know. We've had weirdos come in here before and send like gigantic donations, like that Ron guy. So I don't know. I mean, the internet, YouTube, like people, it attracts people from all walks of life. I don't really know why anyone would want to give Amberlynn $70 and just make a weird comment like that. But hey, you know what? It's their money and they can do what they want with it. Amberlynn says that she won't be using the $70 for snacks and that she will be spending it on Legos instead. So I guess that the $572 budget that she normally has monthly for Legos just went up by $70. Good for her. Thank you, Leah. Randomly, arbitrarily, she kind of says that she is a victim of bullying, stalking, and harassment. To which she kind of goes on as to a little, not really so much of a story time, because she did say that if she's going to tell this story, she's going to do it in a vlog. She's going to make a whole episode out of it. It's going to be a story time. It's not just going to be like a little casual mentioning in a live stream. She says that when she was living in Kentucky with Jade, she had a stalker and it got pretty bad, to the point that he was around the apartment, like physically. And if you remember, when Alexis was doing all her expose videos, Amberlynn thought that it was me. She quite literally thought that I was the one stalking her. She thought that I was I was in Kentucky, like near her, because she saw a Pennsylvania license plate. But yeah, she just says that she had a stalker in Kentucky. It got bad. If she's going to tell this, it's going to be for everybody to hear, not just a members only live stream. Someone asked her if the stalker has PA plates, and she says, no, that's just some stupid bullshit that Alexis made up. I mean, that's an oddly specific thing for Alexis to say, but I mean, in true Amberlynn fashion, no, that never happened. They're lying. They don't know what they're talking about. I never set a timer. I never took Beck's inheritance. I never used a washcloth to wipe my ass on the edge of the sink. It never happened. Amberlynn likes to do that. It never happened. Okay, so Alexis's very specific story about me being in Kentucky to stalk her in person with my car that has PA plates. No, that was just some stupid BS that Alexis made up. Okay. All right. Think what you want about Alexis, but I just think that that's oddly specific to bring up. She goes on to say that this stalker that she had in Kentucky was 1 inch away from my apartment constantly. Which, I mean, honestly, not to make light or, anything about like the concept of stalking, because I'm sure that, some of you in some capacity have dealt with this. I mean, there are some like really fucked up people out there. But if like Amberlynn, like if anybody's going to have a stalker, it's like Amberlynn never leaving her apartment. It's like, as long as that door stays locked, I mean, she's fine. I don't know. She also made a note that she has this person's information. Of course she does. Whose information does Amberlynn not have? So I guess that the stalker kind of became the stalked, because Amberlynn went on to, I'd imagine, pay for this person's information, get information about this person. She has all of his information, emphasis on all of it. So, yeah, I guess that stalker bit off more than he could chew, so to speak. At this point, there was a 5-minute break. Amberlynn points her webcam up at the ceiling. My husband, thank you for 6 months. It's lovely, Jordy. Early on my Saturday, I'm getting a Gary the Snail tattoo this morning. So glad to hear you calm my nerves. Mwah. Thank you so much, my husband. Have a nice time. My gosh, I don't have a tattoo. Oh, Gary the Snail. Well, you mean, I definitely approve of that one, because you know how big of a SpongeBob fan I am. Thank you so much. Rayha, hello. Just finished a 4-mile hike, 7.5 months pregnant, skinny. Oh my gosh, is this like the live stream of 3rd trimester accomplishments? What is going on? 4 miles, 7.5 months pregnant. Oh my gosh. Your baby's going to pop out with a 6-pack. That is awesome, Reha. Thank you. Dainty Girl Yoga Mat. Thank you so much. paying reparations for always failing to stay up late for these lives, then clocking out. Love you, Jord. Well, hey, at least you made it in time. You know, I really appreciate when people come in here and give me money and then leave. So, thank you. Thank you. Don't let it happen again. Carrie Leanne, thank you. Squishy heart hands. I said exactly teardrop at work today and no one understood. Can you say hi to Mama Slats, please? Hello to you, Mama Slats. Thank you so much for being here on your Friday/Saturday. European super chat? Okay, I'd imagine you're Saturday. Okay. No one understood me. Oh, gosh. Don't you hate it when girl world references don't transfer over to real life? That's why we have our sick little twisted cesspool mean bullying community here, so we can all understand each other. Okay, so after Amberlynn pointed her webcam at the ceiling for a while, someone asked her if she was wearing her new panties, and Amberlynn says that that's none of their business, and that she thinks that it's strange that no one has anything to say when height, weight, proportional people do a panty haul on YouTube, but when she does a panty haul, it's a big spectacle. Amberlynn, come on. Like, for real. You're almost 600 pounds, if not. You are holding up what you have described in the past as tent-sized underwear, and you're making a segment out of it. I mean, you don't think that people are going to have comments. You don't think that people are going to laugh. You don't think that people are going to make the memes that they did about it. I saw people make like cartoon drawings of like Amberlynn's panties in the shape of like a parachute. I mean, you don't think that people are going to do that. So, I mean, but of course, Amberlynn turns it into a fatphobia thing. You're just being fatphobic. Who the F does panty hauls? Apparently a lot of people. I don't know. But yeah, it's a fatphobia thing. So if you had a not so nice thought about Amberlynn's recent panty haul, again, you're probably just being fatphobic. Similar to that chair. Someone tells her to grow up. She says that she doesn't want to grow up. YOLO. Okay. She is against using water flavor enhancers because of the ingredients in them. So like Mio, like the Crystal Light packets that you can pour into a bottle of water and shake up. People are kind of convincing or kind of suggesting to her, like, if you don't like the taste of water, if you don't just like drinking water, maybe you could spice things up a bit to make the water go down a little bit more easy. Maybe you could start to add in some drops of like raspberry flavoring or I don't know, pink lemonade flavoring, whatever. She says that she doesn't want to do that and she wants to drink water as is because she doesn't like the flavor enhancers. Because of the ingredients. So she doesn't want to be consuming red 40, yellow 4, green 10, purple 3, like whatever. She doesn't want to be consuming the flavor enhancers because they're unhealthy. I think that is maybe the first time in all of Amberlynn's life that she has said that she doesn't want to consume something because of the ingredients in the product. Wow. So yeah, no to flavor water enhancers. Don't even try it. At this point, the energy in the stream kind of dies down a little bit and people are just kind of like saying this and that. I think that she does Torrid cards pretty soon. They tell her like, oh, do a purse haul, like your panty haul, like, oh, show us what's in your purse. She says that she would, but she doesn't want to get up to get it. So Amberlynn getting up off the couch to go get her purse to then walk back to the couch and open it up and show us everything that's in her purse, that would constitute effort, which she doesn't want to do. So the purse haul gets axed because she doesn't want to get up. Dank Fupa is a reaction channel / I don't know what you would call them. They make like skits. They make skits about Amberlynn and Amberlynn's life, and that she says that she likes Dank Fupa's content, but she doesn't like the way that she's portrayed in them. If you've ever seen one of Dank Fupa's videos, it's very much so like poking fun at Amber, similar to most reaction channels. But yeah, she likes the content, but she doesn't like the way that she's portrayed. Okay. So at this point, after the conversation is kind of boring, people are calling her out on it, saying like, this is boring. Can you do something? Can you talk to us about us? I don't know, give us tea, like whatever. She says, then cancel your membership. This is boring. Okay, then cancel your membership. Kind of like that whole rhetoric of don't like it, don't watch it. Oh, you don't like what I'm saying? Well, there's thousands of other people that you could be watching right now. Why do you have to be here? YouTube is very much so a people-pleasing job. It's very much so catering and taking back the feedback of what your audience has to say to you. Amberlynn has always been I'm going to do whatever I want kind of girly pop. So this doesn't surprise me that she would tell the people that are putting a roof over her head to cancel their membership if they find her boring, because she's going to do what she wants. I mean, clearly. I mean, you look at Amberlynn, you think that that's somebody that does what they want? Yeah, I'd say so. She asks that same person, well, if this is so boring, I mean, what do you want me to do? Jumping jacks? Again, I don't know. Should we look up the seismic activity from last Wednesday? Oklahoma seismic activity. Geologists are floored. So at this point, the chat is kind of giving her suggestions of stuff to do, stuff to talk about. The purse haul didn't work because she doesn't want to get up to get it. She says, or somebody asks, like, oh, can we see an apartment tour? Like, can you show us your room? Can you show us the kitchen? Like literally anything. I mean, just like trying to give her bare minimum requests. Can you just like, I don't know, show us an apartment tour? She says that she doesn't want to get up. So yeah, similar to the purse haul, getting up to do an apartment tour would constitute effort, something that she doesn't want to do. She makes comments about the Discord streamers. So I don't know if I've ever talked about this directly, but basically how I make like jokes, and I'll say on here sometimes like, oh, there's no possible way to watch Amberlynn unless you are a member on her channel. Like when I do that. This is like kind of mainly how a lot of people watch these streams without being subscribed to her channel. So people will have Girl World Discords and one person will pay the $10 a month and then they will live stream the stream in a Discord so that hundreds of other people can watch it for free, essentially. So she's annoyed at that because essentially it's just restreaming the content that she would otherwise have people pay $10 a month for. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to pay $10 a month for, hey, can you do this? No, I don't want to stand up. But she makes a little comment here talking about how what people do with her content on Discord is unfair and that she's a little bit bitter about it. Kind of out of nowhere, she goes off on a reaction channel called Hecticana. And allegedly in one of Hecticana's videos, he made some type of comment along the lines of, sorry, my kid has her friend here. Or like, I don't want to be too loud. My daughter has her friend here or something like that. I don't know. Apparently this reaction channel said something along the lines of this. And Amberlynn kind of took this and ran with it. She'll get up for this. But yeah, she kind of took this and ran with it. Said, you're pathetic. You're a parent. You're a dad. You have children. You have offspring and you're talking shit on me. There was also another comment. It was like, you're a straight dude talking shit on fat women on the internet. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the same kind of critiques for Snowflake too. People like to say like, oh, like to bring reaction channel sexual orientation into it. Like straight dudes aren't allowed to make girl world content. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess it's unusual, and I guess that the demographic would be more catered to women and gay guys. But I don't know. Roasting cows is for everybody. So she takes a shot at this person, says that they need to focus on their parenting more. They need to go be a dad, and that this person is obsessed with her. So yeah, she had some spicy comments for the Hecticana reaction channel. Says that they are obsessed with her and that they should focus on parenting instead of making videos. A friendly reminder to Amberlynn: reaction channels do not make content about you because they're obsessed with you. Reaction channels do not make content about you because they care about you. At the very least, or sorry, at the very most, Amberlynn's involvement in my personal life, I find it entertaining. It's like TV. It's like a cartoon character. I don't care what happens to this woman. I don't care like what she eats. I don't care this is all just for entertainment value. I mean, when I turn this computer off, like I don't. I mean, I'm not doing this, and other reaction channels aren't doing this because we genuinely care about the ins and outs of Amberlynn's life. It's just for entertainment value. But Amberlynn seems to think that reaction channels are obsessed with every move that she makes. She makes a comment that she doesn't want to talk about her pets much, if at all, anymore. So recently we have seen Amberlynn be under fire in regards to Twinkie's weight gain. We have kind of said like, oh, she's not walking Twinkie. Oh, she's getting the pee pads. Oh, so she just doesn't want to be judged on yet another variable of her life. So what better way to not be judged on something than to just not show it at all, right? So she doesn't want to show or talk about her pets much, if at all. So the very minimal amount that we have seen of Wasabi and Twinkie on the program lately, apparently that's going to be even less. People are not allowing Amber to grow. Who hasn't made mistakes? That's true. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Sure, but that doesn't apply to you, Amber. I mean, you are well far beyond that at this point. I mean, you're a merry-go-round. You're a cycle. I mean, you keep making the same mistakes over and over again. You keep going back to the same things that you think are going to fix these mistakes, thinking that they're going to work the 400th time when they didn't work the first 10 times. People aren't allowing Amber to grow. I'd say you do enough on your own to allow yourself to grow. So, I mean, maybe it's a good thing that the reaction channels and community as a whole aren't allowing you to grow, because you sure as shit are. So yeah, Amberlynn's not allowed to grow. It's haters' fault that she hasn't lost weight at this point, I'm guessing, that she's suggesting here. She goes on to say that all reaction channels get her wrong. Any type of advice, any type of critiques, any type of criticism, any type of anything that a reaction channel has had to say about Amber or her personal life, it has always been wrong. And if you knew the real Amberlynn, if you were friends with her in person, if you drove her to bingo, if you had face-to-face conversations with her, you would understand her, and you would know her in a way that you don't know her from YouTube. You would have a completely different opinion of her. You would love Amberlynn. You guys would be besties. You would approve of every decision that she makes. You would understand her rationale. You would understand why she never makes progress. She's dehumanized. And that she just keeps on trucking regardless. Oh, I get torn across the mud. Oh, I get dragged. I get made fun of. Reaction channels don't know what the fuck they're talking about when they talk about my personal life. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just keep on trucking. I mean, you keep on trucking because you have to. I mean, you know, for reaction channels and other people, I mean, you know, they can find different lines of work. They can talk about other topics here on YouTube. They could talk about other creators. They could do whatever they want. But I mean, for Amberlynn, I mean, she's kind of put herself into a box in terms of being a lolcow on the internet that can only make money in one specific way. The only way that I see Amberlynn making an income that could support her current lifestyle is if she went to OF. Or if she started to do like explicit content, if she started to do some type of like feeding content, if she started to do that kind of stuff, I think that she could keep up with her revenue. But other than being a spectacle on the internet and uploading videos about her boring everyday life, I don't think she has a choice, because otherwise she wouldn't be making any money. And I mean, you know, Amberlynn could support herself. I don't think that she's living paycheck to paycheck, but she's certainly not balling out, so to speak. So this whole like, oh, I just keep on trucking, you know, oh, I'm so resilient. oh, people are so terrible to me, but somehow I find the courage to live another day. I don't think that that's what it is at all. I think that she absolutely hates it. She hates YouTube. She hates being the focal point of a drama community. But what choice does she have? She doesn't have a choice. The only other choice, in my opinion, is for her to do, what I just said. Randomly says that she can't write a book about child ABUSC because haters would ruin it, and they call me a liar. They ruin everything. Amberlynn has kind of made comments in the past that she's interested in writing some type of book, like a self-help journal or a biography, an autobiography, whatever. She doesn't want to talk about things that happened to her as a kid because haters would ruin it. Okay, so again, it's the internet's fault. It's my fault. It's your fault. Collectively, it's all our fault why Amberlynn isn't allowed to tell her story and isn't allowed to progress as a human in any capacity. It's our fault. Interesting. She talks about foster care a little bit, which is kind of interesting to me because foster care has always kind of been a standoffish topic to her. She doesn't want to talk about foster care because she has said, I don't want it to get twisted. I don't want it to get misconstrued. I don't want people to say things about my foster care experience and, get it. And I get in my feelings about it because foster care was very traumatic for me. She made a mention that she was pushed down the steps in foster care when she was 10, and that Amber was so mad about being pushed down the stairs by the foster mom that she threw the foster mom's typewriter. So in a fit of rage, Amberlynn retaliated against this foster mom by throwing the foster mom's typewriter. And that when you're in foster care, or at least when she was in foster care, this foster care program, she was allowed to leave if she wasn't getting along with the foster parents. It's not like you're like, oh no, you have to live here. You have to pay attention. You have to follow my rules. It's like if you wanted to go to another house, if you wanted to go be, I don't know, stationed somewhere else, you could. So Amberlynn, after getting pushed down the stairs and throwing the typewriter, after that incident happened, she opted to leave, but her brother stayed. And that she's not going to say why, kind of the whole thing of like, well, that's his story to tell. I'm not going to talk about that. But then she kind of like immediately after suggests why he stayed, which I kind of thought was interesting. Not to get too much into it because I don't think it's really relevant. But she basically kind of suggested that there were some dark reasons as to why that brother stayed when she opted to leave, because at that point they had always been living in the same foster house. So after she left, she was kind of perplexed that he didn't follow suit and also say, well, if my sister's leaving, I want to leave too. But she says later in life she found out why he stayed and kind of suggested that there were some things taking place in the background. Which, I mean, I just thought that this was an interesting thing for her to talk about, considering, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to say why. That's his story to tell. And then immediately kind of tells us without telling us. She also said in foster care that she hid food. And there was a very controversial comment that she made in this whole thing about foster care in regards to rehab. And she backtracked. After she said it, I think that she realized the way that it came across. And I think she said to herself, oh crap, I can't express that opinion because that's a controversial take to have. So let me kind of dial it back a little bit. Let me walk that back. Let me rephrase. Let me modify what I said. But basically, somebody was kind of pew-pewing rehab. I think that what happened in this stream was that they were saying like, oh, her brother had been in and out of rehab 3 and 4 times. It worked for her mom, but it only worked for the mom because she found Jesus or whatever. But they were talking about rehab, and Amberlynn kind of had like a very nonchalant attitude toward rehab and said, quote, that shit don't work. And then immediately after saying that shit don't work about rehab, she kind of walks it back and says, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to say that rehab is bad. I didn't mean to say that rehab was useless. I didn't mean to say that rehab can't work. You guys are twisting my words. I corrected myself. My experience with those around me that have been to rehab, it doesn't work for them. Which, if you go back and you watch the stream, unless she deleted it by now, but if you go back, like when she initially says it, it was kind of like that was the way that she felt about rehab. that shit doesn't work. You can't go to rehab and get better. You can't go to rehab and make changes that could lead to a long-lasting change. Like, that shit doesn't work. If you go back and watch it, I mean, she does do like the whole song and dance of trying to like correct herself and say, no, what I meant to say was, she does do that. But if you watch it at face value for the way that she originally says it, that shit don't work. To me, I mean, I know that that's how Amberlynn feels. I know that that's how she feels about inpatient. I know that that's how she feels about comprehensive programs that help people out of addiction and help people out of, otherwise life-threatening illnesses. I know that that's how she feels about it, but she knows that it's not appropriate or in her best interest to have that kind of opinion about rehabilitation. So that's why she walks herself back and says, well, no. I meant that it doesn't work for the people that I have experienced it work for in my personal life. Like, a lot of word salad, a lot of bebopping around the conversation of like, but I don't know. The way that she originally said it like that, like when she first said that, I was like, that shit don't work. It's like, whoa, okay. But I know that that's how she feels. I know that that's how she thinks about rehab. I do. I mean, because we see the way that she talks about GLP-1s. We see the way that she talks about inpatient. She throws out all these excuses out there. It's just, I know that that's how she feels. So she kind of told on herself in that moment. This was kind of the end of things. People asked her about the Rachel video, which that was like, 3 weeks now at this point, when somebody showed, it was a reaction channel that showed DMs on someone else's behalf between them and Emily saying that the conflicts that she shared with Amberlynn sometimes got more than words, kind of suggesting that there were physical altercations between Amberlynn and Emily. People were kind of asking her thoughts on Rachel, asking about what Rachel like put on her channel. Amberlynn says that she doesn't know who Rachel is and she doesn't care. And then at that point, they do torrid cards and they read people's fortunes. And that's kind of the end of the stream. So, I don't know, kind of like a whatever kind of live stream. I would say like the most exciting with a question mark on the end of it, things that happened in this is, I mean, we've had this fight with her 1,000 times before about like oh, you can afford Ozempic. No, I can't. Yes, you can. Yeah. No, I can't. Yes, you can. So I think that Amberlynn is kind of like putting herself in the corner of having a trump card in regards to the whole conversation about like, you can afford Ozempic. No, I can't. By her saying, you don't know my finances. That's her new thing. I could so see her using this again in the future. This is her trump card. You don't know my finances. Oh, you're saying that I can afford a $3,000 medication, which, first of all, it's not $3,000. But you're saying I can afford this? Well, you don't know my finances. You don't know how much money I make. So I could see her getting around this and shutting down the haters by saying this over and over again. Yeah, other than that, I mean, it was kind of a whatever live stream. I thought that rehab comment that she made toward the end was very interesting. But I'm not surprised. Because I know that that's how she feels about it. Like many other things, it will only work if you want it to work. Yeah, and I mean, like, she doesn't have, like, even to do inpatient, you have to have an open mind. You have to be ready to work. Amberlynn doesn't have an open mind. She's not ready to work. She's not ready to be told what to do. She's not ready to give up her 6,000 calories a day. She's not ready to be told no. She doesn't want that. So, I mean, even if she went to inpatient, it might be in vain because she might just be wasting their resources. Because, I mean, if you're just going to go there and you're going to fight with the nurses, you're going to fight with the doctors, you're going to be a pain in the fucking ass, you're going to, I mean, it's like, well, then, I mean, really, why go? Why go? All right. So, as I said earlier in the live stream, we are going to now do a react portion now that we have covered the live stream stuff. And then Sunday, when we stream again, we will do the My Health Has Gone Downhill, and then the second half of that live stream will be Chantal. So let's do I don't know what my real weight. Let's do I don't know what my real weight is. Pull this up over here. Maximize. Rachel Elizabeth, thank you so much. I'm finally in labor with my third at 41 weeks, and this is exactly what I needed. Oh my gosh, third kid. Holy cow. A lot of third trimester girly pups in the chat tonight. I suppose that's what we'll dedicate our stream tonight to. Anyone that is currently pregnant in their third trimester, this stream is dedicated to you. Milk or juice, thank you for your super chat. Missed you on your PTO, almost had to drink water. I wasn't raised on water. I was never told to drink water. It was either milk or juice. Still that witch, thank you. Oh, Lordy, it's Vape Friday. We missed you, Jordy. I missed you, too. Thank you so much for being here. It is Vape Friday. Everybody take another hit. Spooky Betty Boop, thank you. Just heard my man randomly say fat. Little did I know he was actually listening to the stream. Much love to all of you and Jordy. It's a great night. Thank you so much, Spooky Betty Boop. Happy, you know what our stream is also dedicated to tonight? All of the peripheral listeners. For all the people that are watching this on the TV or they're watching it on a tablet, on speakerphone, and all the people that say that they don't have interest in Girl World, but they're still listening from afar, this stream is also dedicated to you, okay? You can come out. You can be interested in this kind of stuff. You don't have to be a peripheral lurker. You can come out as a fat content enjoyer, okay? It's fine. Just come out. But, you know, on your own time. Whenever you're ready. It's not like we're going to out you or anything. So if you want to keep listening from the other room, if you want to like keep half listening, if you want to pretend that you're not interested, I mean, you know, hey, on your own time. Long ass day 24/7. Thank you for 13 months on Twitch. Early Jordy, Clueless Ambertone. Moose says good evening, Uncle Jordy and Shorties. Thank you so much. Hello to Moose. I love that name for a pet. Thank you so much for 13 months. All right, let's get started with this. I don't know what my real weight is.
Hello, hello. If I look kind of like a mess, I am. If you hear that siren, that's currently what's happening right now. Tornado warnings. It's been going on for like the last hour. I am watching the live news. I keep going to the lobby because that's what they request us to do when this happens. I take my fur babies with me. We go out there until the siren stops. But this is like the fourth siren and not many people are going in the lobby. And honestly, I feel like the lobby has a lot of windows. And I feel like my apartment's probably more safe.
I don't know why she freaks out during these natural disasters. Amberlynn, you're not going anywhere. Even if a tsunami were to somehow make its way to Oklahoma, you'll float. We don't need Pennywise to tell you that. You'll float. You'll be fine. You think a tornado is going to pick your ass up?
I have like wiped off some of my makeup. I get really anxious during tornado warnings, but I'm watching the live weather. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll give you guys an update. I'm scared. Okay, you guys, I think we're good from the tornadoes. If anyone was affected, my heart goes out to you because I know how scary it is. Like, I get so much anxiety.
So when I talk about Yorkie Lynn, when I say that she has the Yorkie Lynn look, this is Yorkie Lynn. If you've ever seen a female Yorkie, well, I don't know, maybe male Yorkies can look like that, but female Yorkies, this is how they sometimes look, like when they have their ears and they have their hair propped up like this. So this is Yorkie Lynn.
When like a tornado type of weather happens, warnings, watches, I literally cannot sit still. I'm in the lobby, I'm walking down the hallway, I'm going back to my apartment, I'm back in the lobby, then I'm in the clubhouse, then I'm back in the elevator, going back up.
This never happens. She says that she walks around her whole apartment complex because she's anxious. And then I go to the lobby, and then I go to the clubhouse, and then I come back to my room, and then I go to storage, and then I go to the lobby. There's no way that she's moving around all this much because she's anxious.
Going back down, I'm literally just like...
She wouldn't get up to show us her purse. She wouldn't do an apartment haul. Or an apartment haul. She wouldn't do an apartment whore. Words. An apartment whore. She wouldn't do an apartment tour, and she wouldn't do a purse haul because she didn't want to get up. And now we're supposed to believe that she's running around her apartment complex because she's anxious about the tornado? No, you're not. You're on the couch like you always are.
Like, everywhere, cannot sit still. Obviously, me and my mom checked up on each other, and I made a joke, and I was like, it looks like Zoloft isn't working, because I'm taking the Zoloft for anxiety, depression, stabilize my mood a little bit, etc., etc. But I've only been on it for 2 weeks. It's not going to work in that way. So the side effects like drowsiness or energy, vivid dreams, those type of symptoms can happen like literally just within a couple days of taking Zoloft. But like the actual therapeutic side effects, the reason why you're taking Zoloft, those don't start happening until like 5 to 6 weeks. But anyways, we're good.
Then why do you always quit your SSRIs after a few days? I mean, like, that's the thing about Amberlynn. She knows all of this information. She knows that antidepressants sometimes take over a month to kick in and reach their full capacity. But she always quits Zoloft or any other antidepressant after like a week. Well, why would you stop it if you know that it takes some time to kick in? Because I don't like the idea of having to take medication every day. Okay. That's just like something that kills me about people. Antidepressants get a very bad rap. And I mean, like, I'm not here to like have a conversation about like antidepressants and everything, but I mean, just in general, I'm very against when people stop taking medication just because they don't want to be taking medication. Like, that's the only reason that they don't want to be taking it. Well, I don't want to have to take a pill every day. Like, it's 2 seconds out of your time to make up for a huge issue that is affecting your life. Well, I just don't want to have to take a pill. I don't want to have to rely on that. I don't want to have... If you need it, you need it. And then people are like, oh, well, you know, I feel better now, so I'm going to quit taking it. That's worse. That's worse. When people start feeling better and they're like, oh, I don't need this anymore. It's like, bitch, why do you think you feel better? It just irks me. Debbie Thornberry, thank you for 2 months. I have a fat Hall of Famer. Eating cough drops as candy. Last night I didn't have anything sweet, so I ate 4 Hall Breezers. Oh, that's pretty fat. Wow. I used to do that as a kid. I remember, yeah, cough drops were very popular in like elementary school. I don't know if I've ever had one as an adult. I mean, like, I'll have like a lozenge if my throat hurts, but I usually don't get sore throats. Remember, Fat Hall of Fame has to be something that I have witnessed in my personal life. It has to speak to me, because it's, I mean, really, it's not just Fat Hall of Fame, it's Jordy's Fat Hall of Fame. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty fat. Yeah, you don't have any candy lying around, so you just eat medicine, basically. That's not good. That's not good. Chrissy Ann, thank you for 16 months. The first time you responded to one of my messages, you told me to keep my rainbows out of your chat. Happy Pride. I did? That doesn't sound like me. Are you sure that wasn't a different...
Good over here. Twinkie and Wasabi were super scared, but they're good too. So, change of topic. Time for a little Amazon haul. So something I recommend are these wild protein chips. They're literally chicken chips. They're so good. So this is the Himalayan pink salt. The only flavor that I've had is the salt and vinegar. So freaking good. So that box comes with 8 bags that look like this. And this bag has 14 protein. And literally it's antibiotic free chicken. These are delicious. And they're always sold out like at stores. So I had to get mine from Amazon. So I did not have a toaster.
Those protein chips are expensive too. Sometimes when I go and get a slushie, I'll get like a bag of Goldfish or I'll get Cheez-Its or something. And those are always on display. Like, oh, the protein chips. And there's like 10 inside the package and it's like $5.
So I got one. The brand is Bella. It's super cute, small, dainty. This is actually the same brand as my air fryer, which I love. So I hand wash all my dishes. I do not use the dish.
Uses paper plates for everything. I hand wash all my dishes. Yeah, we know. You you hand wash your dishes by putting it into the trash.
Dishwasher. I think since I've lived here, I think I've opened the dishwasher like one time. And I'm kind of over the way that I dry my dishes. Like we've gone in stages, okay?
What is that thing? Honestly, I was blowing my nose and I didn't catch that either. What was that big white thing that she just held up? It looked like a toaster. What was it?
I did not have a toaster, so I got one. The brand.
Oh, okay, it was a toaster. Is this why you guys watch me? Because I have excellent intuition?
We've gone in stages, okay?
Wait, that's a big ass toaster. What kind of bread is she toasting? God damn, look at this. Holy shit! Wait, hold it up again vertically.
So I had to get mine from Amazon. So I did not have a toaster, so I got one. The brand.
What the fuck is she toasting? Holy shit, look at this thing. It's as wide as her. I have never seen a toaster like this before. I'm like losing my mind. She's toasting the whole loaf? Shit.
I dry my dishes. Like we've gone in stages, okay? When I first moved here, I used to just dry them on a paper towel. And then I elevated up to a towel, like a kitchen towel. And then I went even further and I got an actual like drying dish mat, but I'm over it. So we are now elevating it again. It comes with this guy.
More shit. More shit from Amazon Prime.
This thingy majigger. So I like this because there's actually an area to put like my plates and stuff. Before, like I didn't have all that. So I'll show you like a before and after when I set this up. So last but not least, I have opened the box, but I haven't actually opened like...
Oh shit, is that a Labubu? Labubus are all the rage. Did you guys... Who has a Labubu here? Anybody have a Labubu? Where do I get one? I want one. I think they're cool looking.
The actual package here. So I got one of these...
Whoa, wait, hold on. If she gets one, I don't want one anymore. This doesn't look like a Labubu. What is this? This is like a Temu Labubu.
Soul pandas. I thought they were so adorable. So you can get one of the 6. Personally, for me, I want either Wanderer's Tune or Partita. Like, so cute. Wanderer's Tune is this one. Partita is this one. So let's open it together.
She's gonna get petite, That'd probably be the last one I'd suggest for her. You know, because fat. Yeah, no, stay away from petite,
Moment of truth.
I don't know why I'm orange. Sometimes, like, look, I don't look orange. If I, like, wave my arm, it's the lighting. It is. Oh, look, I just turned orange again. Oh, my God. GTL. Grand Canyon, thank you. Get your vapes out, everybody. It's Vape Friday. We have a Jordy stream. Hope you had a great couple days, Jordy. I did. It's nice having some friends in town. Thank you so much, Grand Canyon. Dandelion, hello. I'm back from Australia. Survived the trip, and there's... Oh, thank you for positively on saying crashing on my way there. I do remember saying that to you. I was like, oh my God, I hope your plane doesn't go down. Why did I say that? Well, I'm glad that you made it there in one piece and back in one piece. Thank you so much, Dandelion. He has had an amazing time. That is awesome. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Crumb baby, hello. Nobody in my life knows I partake in fat girl drama. I don't think they'd understand. My little secret for now, but it's so fun. I'll keep you my dirty little secret.
Oh my god, wait, she's so cute. I literally want every single one. So I got Rock On. Look how adorable she is. I want to collect all 6 of them so bad. Look how freaking cute. So you can use it as a keychain. I'm genuinely obsessed and it's such good quality.
What keys? You don't drive.
I can't get over it. All right, you guys, it's time. I'm going to open this. What is this circle? There's like some random circle floating on here. I have no idea what that is. All right, so thankfully I did not need a knife for that. So I didn't realize it, but feels like wood or fake wood. I don't know. The way that they described it on Amazon, they were like, yeah, it's stone. Girl, that is not stone. Our dedicated team is here to assist you with any questions or issues. Thank you. I think I got it covered though. All right, so I saw the pictures online. Some people had it like this, and then this was like this. Some people had this like this. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm gonna do a before and after. So currently this is what I use on my island to dry my dishes. I've had it on this side for a while, but I'm ready to have it on this side. So I'm gonna put it over here.
Oh, is that a bowl in the sink? Bowl in the sink. Why doesn't she just put it straight into the dishwasher?
On this side for a while, but
oh, Amberlynn, why are you putting dirty bowls in the sink? She goes straight into the dishwasher. Probably because she doesn't want to have to bend over. If I'm gonna bend over, it's gonna be once.
To have it on this side, so I'm gonna put it over here. But I am gonna get rid of this.
This is her idea of content. Oh, sweetie, you must be new. This is entertainment. Like, this is like good content, actually. Like her standing up and doing something. This is actually like good for a vlog.
This is actually my mom's Tupperware because her fiance made dinner and they gave me some. It was potatoes, cabbage, and corned beef. It was super delicious. So I had some of that. So I washed this and I'm gonna give it to her next time I see her. Put this away in here. I usually have this like super organized, but for some reason this is down there. Like I have all of my...
You guys complain that my content is boring. Well, I'm just vlogging my life.
Glass Tupperware, perfectly organized. And then this container for the lids. All right, so there it is. But we have to test it first. It low-key just seems like, I don't know if a big plate is gonna hold up very well. So here's a smaller one. Oh my God, does it even fit? Yes, okay. But then here is the bigger guy of it. Oh, okay. I have to like press down a little bit for it to be super sturdy. I guess it makes sense. So I genuinely think this is better than what I usually do, which is just this. All right, have fun drying. I genuinely don't even want.
She needs to get that plate washed and dried as soon as possible so she can put more shit on it.
To talk about this, but for transparency reasons, I feel like I have to because it's the right thing to do. As you guys know, I have been weighing myself and doing weight.
Oh my God, is she gonna start putting dates on her vlogs like the live stream chat demanded her to do? Show us proof of what day it is when you vlog shit.
And videos for you guys, but also simultaneously.
She does this on purpose. There's no way. There's no way that she just pronounced that word like that on purpose. Or I mean, accidentally. Amberlynn, I'm sure that we could find examples of her pronouncing simultaneously correctly. There's no way. She does that on purpose. I mean, sometimes I do think that she's just being stupid, but that word, I think, I don't know, that just felt forced.
And doing weigh-in videos for you guys. But also simultaneously, I have been feeling anxiety about my health, and I've been vocal with that, and I haven't been saying why. So with the weigh-ins, I've been like staying the same, but within the 10 weigh-ins that I did do during those last 10 weeks, in total I was down like 7 pounds. But then simultaneously, I'm over here like, I feel like my breathing isn't as good anymore. I feel super swollen every day. I feel more like it's hard for me to do daily activities. And it was making my anxiety so bad. So that's why I was like, what is going on with my health? Because over here, my scale is saying that I'm not gaining weight, but simultaneously, my body genuinely feels like it is. So when I went to the doctor, they did weigh me. It was
Well, you're always going to feel like shit because you're 500 pounds. The human body isn't supposed to be a quarter ton. Well, I am not gaining weight on the scale, but I still feel like shit all the time, and I feel like I am gaining weight. Because you're 500 pounds, Amber. You're always going to feel like trash. The human body isn't supposed to be like this. And the older you get, the worse it's going to get.
completely different than what was on my scale here at home. That happens. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was kind of shocking to see. I didn't mention this in my video because I think I was like lying to myself. I was telling myself that their scale's broken, but mine's not. But then 4 days ago, I stepped on the scale and it said I weighed 350. And that was when I like...
Oh boy, that's a Chantal scale. A scale that's off that much. Yeah, that's been modified by Chantal. Chantal knows how to recalibrate scales. She doesn't know how to get a man, but she knows how to recalibrate a scale. Planet Granola, thank you. Missing your lives, but glad you're enjoying. Friends, two can be true at the same time. Thank you so much, Planet Granola. I appreciate that. Yes, we will be back to regularly scheduled programming this coming Monday. Race Noodles, hello. Breakup, hoes are fighting. Orange versus ketamine. Oh, you're talking about Trump and Elon? I did see their discourse on Twitter a little bit. Oh, God. It's scary to think that those are the people making major decisions and they're fighting online like teenagers. Anyway, Amberlynn's dreadlock, thank you. Les talk about the Amber Taker. A wrestling arc? Well, I don't know. If the YouTube route doesn't work and she doesn't want to do OF, maybe she could do like... I don't know. Maybe she could do like a WWE arc. Yeah. I mean, she already has the black chair to hit over somebody's back. She's already halfway there.
Flashed back and I was like, wait a minute. Is my scale broke? I was like, something's off. Amberlynn, it's time to just like genuinely be honest with yourself. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to put a gallon of water on the scale because literally you know exactly how much a gallon of water weighs. It kept saying it only weighed a pound. And I'm like, that's not how much a gallon of water weighs. It doesn't weigh a pound. Like everyone knows, a gallon of water is about 8 pounds.
This is a long, drawn-out way for her to say that her scale doesn't work and that she needs a heavier one.
So then I decided to change the batteries because I was like, okay, maybe it's just the batteries. So long story short, I think that the doctor's scale was actually right. I don't know. My scale is broke. I did drop it a few months ago. I didn't think anything of it. I was sweeping the floor. I had it on the corner of the sink. It fell.
This never happened. She was never... Whoa, look at her cheek. I mean, I see some... I've been seeing some of you throughout the night say 2019 Lynn is back. I mean, there's certain angles. There's certain angles I've been seeing recently that...
I genuinely thought it still worked, but switching the batteries out only made it more like hectoconic. I don't know, I'm really upset. I ordered a new scale and it's going to be here in a couple days and I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like, I should have listened to
if she doesn't, Amberlynn, she's more forthcoming about her weight than Chantal, I think. But I think to a point she would have more motivation to lie. Because back in season 4, when she started to get into the 570s, it got to a point where Amberlynn wouldn't even tell Beck how much she weighed. She wasn't even disclosing how much she weighed to her partner at the time. So I don't think that Amberlynn wants to give the community that aha moment. I don't think that she wants to give haters any more ammunition than they already have. So if she were to be over 572, if she were to start gaining and getting worse and everything, I mean, I can see it. I mean, I don't need to be told a number. I mean, I can see it for myself. I have eyes. I don't think that she'll tell us. I think that she'll kind of just keep saying like, oh yeah, I gained weight. I'm in the 520s now. Like, okay.
To my body more because my body was telling me, Amberlynn, you're gaining weight, while I had a broken scale telling me, oh girl, no, you're actually this size. Like, I don't know. I just feel really upset about it. All right, you guys. So today is Tuesday, so I have my live stream. So I'm actually about to go live. I have 6 minutes. So I'm gonna get it ready now. Sometimes I have this annoying glitch where it won't let me use my camera or my microphone. But all I usually have to do is delete one of my tabs. I don't know. So I have a lot of tabs open because I watch a lot of different like YouTube videos, but I can only handle like a few minutes, actually a couple minutes at a time. It's hard for me to just like sit and watch something. I think I'm gonna title this one.
Yeah, because your brain is cooked because you stare at a screen all day, every day, and you constantly have information entering your brain. That is not a good thing. I mean, you hear some people say like, oh, I can't sit down and watch an hour and a half long movie because I don't have the attention span. That's not good. That's not a flex. It really isn't. When she comes on here and says like, oh, I can't watch a YouTube video for more than a few minutes. Too much screen time. Too much screen time.
Tornadoes, because that is literally what I've been experiencing today. Actually, I'm going to title this one Tornado Warning because I've had multiple of those today. And sometimes when the weather's really bad, like
she wants to do an ADHD arc. Some people were kind of speculating that maybe she was going to do an autism arc. I could see an ADHD arc. Yeah, because I mean, she doesn't really talk about BPD all that much anymore. I think when she had Alexis around to kind of volley off Alexis and talk about, you know, Alexis has BPD, I have BPD. Which, by the way, did you guys know that apparently Trisha Paytas has BPD too? She said that at her show last night. I was like, oh my god, Amberlynn. So I don't know, did she steal that from Trisha? But we don't really hear much about BPD anymore. So like, it's kind of like, we're kind of like due for a new illness. So I don't know, ADHD arc? Maybe. Lacey, thank you. Amber looks like Melvin Underbelly from Overlord. I actually pulled this up just a moment ago. So this is some type of computer game, I'd imagine. I like the little crown. It's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. Alex May, thank you so much. Jordy, we met at Trisha last night and we took a pic together. You were so sweet, it made my night. Oh my god, that made my night too, Alex May. I met a couple other people that recognize me from YouTube. I really appreciate you approaching me. That always means a lot to me when I'm able to meet people in real life that recognize me from YouTube. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for doing that. Oh my god, you did not have to send that in. Thank you so much. Dream Queen, hello. Of course, Amberlynn doesn't like the word proof. No.
Super windy, etc., etc. The internet gets so wonky. And it's annoying because I pay a lot for my internet and I have no other like internet options. I have like the best one.
My friend actually complains about this all the time. He's like, the only option down here in Florida is Spectrum, and I fucking hate it. I mean, what options do I have? Like Xfinity, Verizon, Fios. Yeah, I mean, I guess that there aren't many options. I pay $150 a month. I'm going to start saying that. Whenever the stream lags, I'm going to start screaming that. I pay $150 a month.
I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. When the internet messes up, I literally just restart the live. It doesn't seem like it bothers people. All right, I have it set and ready to go. Okay, I have 2 minutes before my live starts, but immediately someone is like, please address the black folding chair situation type deal by the door. And I was like sitting here like, what? And then I looked over and I'm like,
oh my God, her taking what from me again? What?
Oh. That folding chair I have had for literally ever. I've never used it since I've been in this apartment. It's just a random folding chair, but I have it sitting there because it used to be in.
Well, then why was it important enough to bring to Oklahoma? You would think like a random folding chair that you never use wouldn't make it in the U-Haul to Oklahoma from Kentucky. But it did.
In my closet, but I want my mom to come pick it up because I have a few boxes for her. So I'm gonna let her have the chair. So that's the reason why it's sitting there. That is such a random thing. Like, I feel like people genuinely make a mountain out of a molehill, or literally a mountain out of something like that's.
Oh, she took this from White Lotus. She must be watching the new season of White Lotus, because that was a direct quote from White Lotus. Is it the most recent season? Like the blonde-haired women, they all get in a fight, and the one is like, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. And now Amberlynn saying it. Yeah, so she took that from White Lotus. She took what from me. Probably took BPD from Trisha. It's like everything is just... Honestly, what we're watching is just like a conglomeration of other people. It's just a bunch of people shoved into one person. And like, this is it.
Literally this small. It's literally just a folding chair that's sitting against my wall for my mom. How weird. All right, you guys, so I've been sitting here editing my vlog. I actually finished my live stream about an hour ago. It went really good. I feel like live streams have been just really great lately, and I appreciate it so much. It was like, I don't know if it was a troll or what, but they sent me like $70 in super chat and then like called me a cat.
Oh God, really? She's taken time out of her vlog to talk about what happened in the members only live stream. I mean, why don't you just make the live streams public, Amberlynn? You'd make more money. I don't know why she just doesn't at this point. Dream Queen, thank you. MP3, hi. I'm a little late, but happy to be here. Well, happy to have you late, then not at all. Thank you, MP3. Lavender Lawyer, thank you. Been watching all your old streams while working remote. Obscure question for you. In 10 years, after a new generation of video essays... Oh, wait, what? After a new generation of video essay makers discover Girl World, what do you want your legacy to be? Oh, that's an interesting question. Just that I had fun. I don't think that like what we do on YouTube is very deep. I don't think it's very groundbreaking. I don't think that like what we do on here is very important. It's just for fun. So I want to have fun. I want other people to have fun. I want to entertain people. That's pretty much it. The Cat's Damn Meow! Oh my god, hey! Nice to see you again! Cat's Damn Meow has been popping up a lot recently. Thank you so much for 15 months! We're coming up on the end of our second pregnancy. Oh gosh. Another kid! Another kid! Oh gosh. Y'all are gonna have to start calling me Elon or Nick Cannon. Thank you, Cat's Damn Meow. Nice to see you tonight.
Ow. But a couple weeks ago, they were hitting on me so hardcore. Like, they were just thinking I was the person who hung the moon. So that was some entertainment. And also I talked a little bit more about foster care and told a story time or two about it. I don't know. I feel like I really, really love my live streams, like genuinely. And I want everyone to be a
Oh, wait. I want everyone to be a part of it. I'm going to start doing public live streams. Yeah, because you make more money that way. She doesn't like the live streams. She doesn't. And I think honestly, as more time goes by, less people are becoming memberships because they know, less people are getting and keeping their memberships because they know that they can either watch it on Discord or they just don't give a shit because not a lot goes in them. And I mean, like, there's like several reaction channels at this point that all recap it. So, I mean, honestly, what's more entertaining, watching a reaction channel talk about what happened in the live stream or like watching it? So she doesn't like the live streams. She doesn't make any ad revenue off of the live streams. Her memberships are down. So I think that she's going to start doing the pub. Is this what she announces just here? Let me go back a little. I'm having such a good time that I want everyone to experience it. I'm going to start making them public. Yeah, because you make more money that way.
love my live streams, like genuinely. And I want everyone to be a part of my members' live streams. Like there's a whole community of people and I look forward to speaking to you guys every single week. I'm like, I wonder how so-and-so is doing. I wonder how so-and-so is doing. Like, it's just so fun to me. Anyways, I'm gonna keep editing this vlog. All right, so I just had to get out my printer. My apartment is so itty bitty. I have nowhere to like have it set up, so I have to have it put away at all times. So when I need to print out something, I have to like get it out. It's this whole thing. But I had to print out some paperwork because I'm actually about to get labs done tomorrow. My doctor actually is checking me for an autoimmune disorder, which is called Hashimoto's, I'm pretty sure. So it's an autoimmune disorder that like attacks your thyroid. So he wants to find out like the underlying reason for the reason why I have hypothyroidism. So I had to print out my lab requests for that. So when I was showing weekly Lego updates, it seemed like people were hating it. Sometimes it does take me longer to do a Lego and sometimes it takes me like 2 seconds. Sometimes I'll do multiple Legos in a week.
I mean, I like seeing the finished product briefly, but no, I don't like seeing, oh, I'm on step 40 of 900. Like, who cares? Meow Cal. I mean, like, you shouldn't be getting Legos at all at this point. You should be an inpatient, but, you know, whatever. We're going to do what we're going to do. Meow Cals, thank you. When she says I pronounce certain words wrong, tee-hee, no, girl, you're blatantly mispronouncing them. Made my blood boil. I guarantee that there are examples in other vlogs where she pronounces simultaneously correctly. What she says, simultaneously? Yeah, like, no. It's, I can kind of tell when she's just generally ignorant, when she's just trying to be iconic. Emphasis on the try. Kem, thank you. Rarity fled so that chair could waddle. Oh my gosh. Great, Jojo, thank you. How was the Trisha show? I've been so bored without fat girl drama. I'm truly a zombie sheep. It was cute. It was fun. It was nice. Honestly, it's just like I can't do the screaming. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older, but it was very loud. It was very loud.
And sometimes I'll do one Lego every couple of months, but I'm always working on it. Meaning some days I'll build for hours, other days just for a couple of minutes. And I'm in that couple of minutes era because I do have like so many different hobbies and things that I'm doing every day. But I heard people loud and clear, you guys want to watch the progression of my builds, so I'm going to show them to you guys. So if you guys remember, these are the last two that I did and I showed you. Now I'm working on this third one, and this is how much I have done so far. So that's my update for you guys. Okay, guys, so I just filmed a TikTok for the first time in literally forever. I used to post TikToks all the time, but I don't know. I stopped. I was in like a depressive episode. Wasn't feeling the greatest about myself. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I feel like
Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku is that thing that Eugenia likes, right? Hi guys, it's Eugenia. Whoa, this is wild. You can see the shadow of these hearts on her body. This is crazy. The shadow, look. You can see the shadow of the heart on her body. Holy effing shit. We just had 100 gifted memberships come in from who else but Mr. Mercure, kicking off the weekend here with expanding the community by 100. I really appreciate you doing that, Fred. Thank you so much. Fred, I tried messaging you on BattleNet a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you ever got it, but thank you so much for that. The community expands once again. Fred has expanded our community countless times in the past. Extremely generous donations made on his behalf. We really appreciate Mr. Mercure around these parts. Thank you so much for that. I would love to see more green heart emojis in the chat for the generosity that Mr. Mercure brings to this channel. Our lovely moderator, Fred Mercure, everybody. Thank you so much for doing that. On top of Fred Mercure's generosity, we also had Barry come in hot with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Barry. I appreciate you doing that from time to time as well. In addition to all those green hearts, I'd love it if you guys could throw in some strawberry emojis too for Barry. Thank you so much, guys. Holy moly. K-Bear, who else gifted memberships tonight? Thank you so much, guys. Holy shit. Shit. This is what she was wearing when she got when she got in trouble for the TikTok. She's not on the For You page anymore. Yeah, so that's something that I forgot to talk about. So Amberlynn did like a sexy TikTok. Sexy with like a question mark on the end of it. She did a sexy TikTok where she was wearing this and she was like dancing or lip syncing or something. I actually didn't see it. But I think that it was just kind of like the other TikToks where she tries to like be all sensual and, you know, whatever. It actually got banned. Her TikTok got taken down for a violation of terms of service. And I don't know if she's shadow banned. I don't know if she got restricted or what. But yeah, TikTok's not happy with her. Not happy with her at all. Jordy fan, thank you. Hope you had fun. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Jordy fan. Nice to see you too. Jordy's Dragon Horde. Thank you. Let me get this straight. You disappear for days on end and then go live while we're all commuting home. This behavior is not skinny. I'm sorry. I wanted to go live a little bit earlier tonight because I am going to go out later. So yeah, that's just the way that it worked this week. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jordy's Dragon Horde. V, hello V. Amber is a sociopath. Fat, Jordy's skinny. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. So in your super chat, you had a diss on Amber, two disses, and you called me skinny. Oh my god, V. Oh. Should we mod V for that? Oh my god. You called Amber fat and me skinny. I might mod you for that. Thank you. You just made my day.
Like the greatest about myself, but a lot of things can happen at once. You can have fun, you can feel sexy, all while trying to be proactive and becoming a healthier version of yourself. Like you only live once. Just because you're trying to be healthier or you're not the societal norm of like what's attractive doesn't mean that you cannot feel that way. There's a song that I've been obsessed with personally, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post a TikTok. So you guys should definitely go over there, give it a look-see if you want to. But yeah, it's just fun being...
Oh, this is funny. I got banned. You guys should go check out my TikTok. The one that got deleted.
Carefree sometimes. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna put my clothing back on. Guys, now that I have decided against the sink water, tap water, it comes from the literal kitchen sink. Like, I understand it's a faucet, I understand it's tap water, but it's coming from a sink. So to me, it's sink water. But ever since I was like,
yeah, but sink water has a certain connotation to it. You should know that, Amber. You know how words can be twisted, right?
Like, you know what? I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to be drinking my gallons of water, which I do. I just buy gallons of water and I put some ice in here. And it has been like the easiest, breeziest water consumption I've ever had in my life. Like, I genuinely every single day look forward to.
It didn't get deleted. Oh, did it just get age restricted? Well, she wants to be doing like more sexy content recently, so that doesn't surprise me. I think that her channel should be 18 and up.
Waking up, cleaning this, refilling it. By the way, please clean it. Someone sent me a video of someone not cleaning out this part right here. And they ended up like going to the hospital because they didn't take it out because there was like mold in there. You guys, remember to clean your cups. I have too much of like anxieties.
Amberlynn is all about cleanliness.
About things getting bacteria'd. So things like that are very easy for me to remember. I clean this every single day. So alongside vlogs, I'm still going to be filming Let's Talk videos. Vlogs and Let's Talk videos get the most views. I want to give you guys what you want. I love vlogging. I love being interviewed by you guys, answering your guys' questions, rumors, whatever it may be. I'm still going to have weigh-ins, what I ate today's with it.
I think she'll start doing OF by the end of the year. No. She's only going to do that if she has to. Only if she has to. YouTube's her bread and butter. It's been her bread and butter for years at this point. She'll keep doing this. She'll only do that if she has to.
In my vlogs, whenever my scale comes, which I'm really nervous.
She cleans the bottle every day, but not her body. my Owalo water bottle clean. Hair and ass crack? Maybe come July.
Nervous for because it's a mixture of like, okay, I know my scale's broken, but like, is the doctor's also maybe off because I am so much bigger and sometimes doctor's office don't have scales that like work really well with my type of size, like that has happened in the past. So I feel like my weight is just like...
Well, I mean, what kind of scale does accommodate you? And I don't mean this to be shitty, but I mean, we've seen on like 1,000-pound sisters and stuff, when you need to weigh something that's like 600-700 pounds, you need to take it to the dump or you need to take it to the zoo. So, I mean, unless it's a bariatric doctor, no, it probably doesn't go up to 600-700 pounds because most people aren't 600-700 pounds. Chris Allen, thank you. The Zepbound manufacturer has a cash buyer program for 600. Interesting. Huh. Maybe we could explore that in the future. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Kim F. Thank you for the super sticker, Kim.
Really unknown at this moment. Or was my scale actually working during all those weigh-in times and it just recently broke? I don't know. Like, none of it makes sense to me. But if you guys want to send me a voice memo, you still can do that by going to my Instagram at hectic.ambi. Send me a microphone emoji. I will send you a smiley face back so then you can send me a voice message asking whatever you like. So I want to do one card oracle. I'm going to be doing Shine from the Leaves in a Button Nose are Rita Point of Me of Self. Wow, I loved that. All right, you guys, so it is time for comment of the day.
I loved that too. I love when she does her fortune cards.
So comment of the day is where I take the last.
Oh God, the comment of the day. It's either going to be something really nasty or it's going to be something like hyping her up.
Vlog from the point of me filming this. I put it into a random comment generator picker type deal and I respond to the first few comments that pop up. Cricket Halo 49 said, photo shoot in panties? Not a photo shoot.
Oh my God. More explicit material being discussed. She wants to. She feels sexy. I don't know what it is. Amberlynn is kind of insane because she goes on these like crash outs of her thinking like, oh my God, I'm hideous. Oh my God, I'm ugly. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, my health. And then, 1 second later, she flip-flops. Like, it's like a light switch goes off. And she says, oh, you know what? I'm a baddie. I'm a baddie. Yes. I'm slaying. So,
Shoot, but I mean, kind of like a personal photo shoot. I'm not going to be like posting them online or anything like that. Scott Wilson 1672 said, I too love ice cold milk. Literally, that is the only way to drink it, ice cold. I will say though, when I was in an all girls group home when I was 10 and 11, a trick that they taught us is when we felt like we couldn't sleep, to warm up a
Oh my god, the all-girls group home. They made me eat strawberry yogurt on 9/11. It ruined my life. I wasn't allowed to get up from the table until I had all my food. The all-girls group home.
tiny bit of milk with a little bit of honey in the microwave. It was supposed to just kind of soothe you and calm you. And I mean, I guess it
Strawberry yogurt on 9/11 will be on the chapter test.
worked a little bit as a little girl, but I don't think it would work as an adult. Plus, thinking about drinking warm milk now makes me like cringe a little bit. Dr. Pistachio ASMR said, 1835, that's another one of your sock accounts though. I find it really amusing and funny, and also like it shows me that people just like, they don't have critical thinking. A lot of people watch me, so there's gonna be a few positive comments that seep through in the tornado of chaos.
Yeah, but I mean, you do a lot of shady shit, and you've been outed as making fake profiles in the past. I mean, like, you've made fake Facebooks and shit like that, and I mean, you go and, like, look into, like, the personal lives of everyone that reacts to you, so you making a fake account to hype yourself up, that wouldn't surprise me.
No pun intended. A lot of people will not leave positive comments because they get attacked, like hardcore, over just the simplest comments. So when I do see positive comments, like, I'm rooting for you guys and I appreciate you guys. I even appreciate the silent positive
We were all rooting for you.
supporters that I have. It genuinely means the world to me. But when there is positivity being spread, people always think it's my sock accounts. Guess what? Amberlynn doesn't have any sock.
Amber, the only thing being spread is butter on toast for you to eat to get bigger for Emily.
Accounts. Imagine that. How would you guys feel if you knew that 99.99% of the rumors about me are actually all untrue? Y'all would probably pass out. Anyways, I'm gonna
99.99% of the rumors about Amber aren't true. Oh my god. She's the most misunderstood 600-pound train wreck on the internet. We just don't get her, guys. If we knew her in real life, we would all love her. It's just, you know, we lose that humanity between the YouTube. It's a shame, because we would genuinely love this girl if we had her in our personal lives. Like, if this was our cousin. I mean, you know, it kind of speaks for itself. I mean, anyone that Amberlynn has ever been in a relationship with, anyone that she's ever been friends with, I mean, they're still really good friends to this day. I mean, it's not like people are constantly coming in and out of her life. It's not like people like cut her off and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If we all knew her in person, I mean, it would be completely different.
end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for spending.
Polish chick, hey. With an Amazon Prime subscriptions, that bound is $1,095 without insurance from their mail-in pharmacy. I mean, I'm sure that you could find some other type of way for Amberlynn to get it even cheaper than that, and she would still find a way out of it. No. That's if you do it through like a non-accredited doctor that like she would think of something to say. I got it for $50 without diabetes, name brand. Yeah. If you want to make something work, you can. If it really means a lot to you. Not a date to remember song. And everybody singing la, 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 la. Sorry. Gay Frog Wizard, hey. Wait, speaking of like early 2000s music, did you see that Warped Tour is doing a collab with Jeffrey? How weird. I didn't even know that Warped Tour was still a thing. Gay Frog Wizard, hey. If she lost weight, she wouldn't be able to blame criticism she gets about being a horrible person on Fatphobia. Yeah. If I lose weight, then I won't be a train wreck. And if I'm not a train wreck, I won't be able to make videos that people will make fun of. And if people don't make fun of me, then I won't make money. So I can't lose weight. You cracked the code, Amber. The only way to exist in this life is to be 600 pounds. Girl next door, hey. Why did Amber tell the doctor her thyroid hadn't been checked since she was 15? If she thought it was a routine test, she's such a liar. She talked her way out of that one. She was like, well, I didn't say that I didn't get my thyroid tested. I said that I didn't get it looked at specifically. Like, she said some type of like stupid shit to rationalize it. That was in the other video from the other day. We talked about that. Polish chick, thank you again. Amazon has a contract with GLP-1 makers. They always had them in stock, even during the shortage. And they accept the manufacturer coupons. There is no excuse to not know this for Amber. No, come on, Polish chick. There's always an excuse. There's always an excuse. There's always going to be a way out of it. What are you talking about? There's no excuse. It's Amberlynn. Excuse is her middle name. Spooky Betty Boop, thank you. For Amber to have a weekly Amazon haul on junk, how come she hasn't seen her options for a GLP-1? Come on, Pookie Pop. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that would get suggested to her on Amazon. Thank you, Betty Boop. Polish chick, thank you again. Sorry for partying, J-Rock. J-Rocking is illegal. J-Rocking. Lily, thank you. I heard that Teardrop is looking for a job, LOL. Teardrop over the past week has probably been so bored without Chantal. Oh my god. Polish chick, hey. Again. Amber chewing on the internet cables. Do you think that that's what it is? Catherine, thank you. Check your bitrate on OBS. Yeah, I have played with the bitrate in the past too, but I haven't done anything recently that's made it mad, so I don't know why all of a sudden now it would be a problem. I mean, I guess I could turn it down. I gotta do something though, because that's annoying that continues to happen every stream. Thank you for the suggestion. Lori! Ooh, 17. I believe you are the first person to subscribe for a 17th month here on YouTube. We just had Juniper do it on Twitch. Now we have you over on YouTube. Thank you so much for 17 months, Lori. Been here since the very beginning. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking around for as long as you have. Incognito Spaghetti, hello. Hey, Jordy and Shorties, I took a little break, and if there's one thing I learned, it's that Amber and Chantal are rather forgettable, whereas you all keep me coming back. I appreciate that. Oh, hey. Yeah, I mean, I know that, like, Amber and Chantal and Girl World, like, it's a major part of my life and everything, but I mean, there will come a day where this will be a TV show that we look back on longingly. There will be other stuff. I mean, that's just the way that the world works. Gotta move on. I think that the only thing that Amberlynn is making a lasting impression on is that couch. So, I agree with you. Lily, thank you. Gotta love Legal Lynn giving her 2 cents on the law. Well, anytime that she has a law-related question, she can just ask her her lawyer. She pulls out her phone real quick. I'm talking to my lawyer. Prison Becky, hey. The day that J-Rock loses his flow is the day the hair on Jim Leahy's bald head grows. Amber and Foodie, 2 girls, 1 big gulp. 2 girls, 1 big gulp. I actually have. Oh, I had a big gulp cup near me. It's not here anymore. I don't know where I put it. That's funny. Well, we have 2 big girls regardless. Thank you. Prison Becky, nice to see you. Brian Cook, hey Brian. Amber did something similar, if not worse, as Chantal. Of course, Amber's just gonna brush it off and say it's no big deal. She was trying to help the cat. I was trying to help Rarity by bringing her across the country to live in an area she's never been before. I didn't have a malice intent. Oh my god. Jazz, thank you for the super sticker. Lorelai, hi. Working another closed shift at a funeral home. Thanks for keeping me company. Oh my gosh. Working a closing shift at a funeral home. That would kind of spook me. Kidding. Angelica Unfiltered, hello. I hope all of you moron whores are having a great evening, like the stream. That was one of my favorite things that Chantal ever raged about. When she called her audience moron whores, like that just, I don't know, it spoke to me in a way that other words can't. For a Romy, thank you. Going to see Bang Chan, the husband, soon. Love you, Jay. Oh my god, you're the husband. Bang Chan's wife. Now this is Bang Chan's husband. Oh my god, I know you. Have a great weekend, guys. Aqua Essence, thank you so much for your subscription on Twitch. Marion Butler, hello. Happy Friday. Feeling a lot better after my surgery. Thanks for the laughs and the shorties. Oh my gosh. Glad to hear that you are on the mend. You'll be right as rain. Just around the corner, Marion. Hope you feel better. Bull Wrangler, hello. Huge stoner here. My Zoloft works fine. She's just lying. Well, it's a good thing that Amberlynn doesn't watch these streams, because then you would probably be giving her ideas. Well, somebody smokes and Jordy's live and takes Zoloft, so why can't I too? You're giving her ideas. It's going to be your fault. Amira, hi. Thank you for making 11-hour shifts feel like 6. Love you, Jord. Aw, I appreciate that. 11 to 6. So I shave off 5 hours? Okay, all right. Deborah, hey Deborah. You're a lovely Jaffas color today, Jordy. Pull it up, it's an Australian candy. Good to see you. Been watching your old vlogs while you've been gone. Thank you so much, Deborah. Yeah, I have no idea what that word is that you just said. Jaffas? Oh, come on, I'm this orange? No, come on. This orange? That's pretty orange. Maybe. I don't know. Can anyone second that? Oh no, Angel, thank you. Call the ambulance, but not for me. This girl needs inpatient. Gosh, getting her in the back of the ambulance. It's gonna happen sooner than she thinks. Emo Jock, hello. Not Amber refusing to ingest something because of the ingredients while shamelessly filling her gullet with fast food and takeout constantly. Yeah, no. Red 40 from a water enhancer? No. Ew, my god, that'll make you sick. That's horrible for you. Do you know the stuff that they put in that Crystal Light? It's terrible. An Arby's value meal? All right, you know. Patrick, thank you. Remember when she said that she can walk a mile? Yeah, and you know what, Patrick? It reminds me, she really hasn't had an exercise arc recently. Normally by now we would have had Amberlynn, like, I mean, she got the Fitbit and everything, but she was like, yeah, I want to get a pedometer. I want to start walking more. I don't know. I could see her being like, well, I can't in the summertime because now it's too hot. Or I could see her saying like, oh, well, the storms. I don't want to wash away and get lymphedema again. I can't go outside. It's too dangerous. I don't know. We're due for an exercise arc. Yeah, we are. We're definitely due for an exercise arc. But yeah, of course she can walk a mile. You don't think she can? Sounds like Fatphobia to me. Isabella McPhail, hello. We need another Amber scandal to match Kittengate. Kittengate. Unfortunately, I think that not unfortunately, but I think that the scandals are going to be coming from Chantal for the foreseeable future. It'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. I don't know. Deborah, thank you again. The only person obsessed with Amber is Amber. You're kind of suggesting that she's a narcissist. Is that what you're saying by saying that? That's a pretty bold accusation to be making. I've never heard anyone say that Amber's a narcissist before. Huh. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Kaja, hello. I hate when people confuse mistakes with bad choices. Thank you, Kaja. Cinnamon Roll, hello. Reaction channels aren't obsessed. They're just reporters for the Fat Girl Times. It's a job, babes. Something you've never truly experienced. I mean, no. Reaction channels are not obsessed with her. We're not. We're really not. If Amberlynn didn't get the views and draw in the crowd that she gets views and draws in the crowd for on my channel, I would do something else. I'm not afraid or ashamed to admit that I live stream as frequently as I do as a financial gain. So no, it's not because I'm obsessed with Amber. Sorry, hon. Daisy, thank you for 2 months. My jaundiced king. I don't think I look now I'm yellow? I'm pale, yellow, orange. Gosh, I need to pick a color and stick with it. CC Viz, thank you so much for your membership. Nice to see you, CC. Vape Friday is kicking my bum. Well, it's not over yet. I don't know if you listened to Marina, but her new album is a banger. I also died seeing Amberlynn's 700 max scale. Yeah, we haven't watched that one yet. We're saving it for Sunday. No, I don't. I don't, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Amberlynn's stinky butt shelf, thank you. I was on Eugenia's live earlier, and the comments were begging her to get help. And you can tell that they got to her, and she got off abruptly. That's all that Eugenia's live stream ever is. It's just people in the chat spamming, like, eat something, or, like, a food emoji, or, like, please get help. That's all that they are. I mean, unless she does subscribers only, that's you'll see that every time. I think she's still in Disney, actually. Weird how just, like, a month ago she had that major health scare, and now she's in Disney. Everything's fine. Chrissy, thank you for the bits. I'm not in my 3rd trimester, but I am getting a new fur baby tomorrow. Oh, hey! That's awesome. Enjoy your new fur baby. Let us know what you end up naming them. Boop Girl, thank you for 17 months. Oh my gosh, the second person to come in hot with 17 months. I appreciate that, Boop Girl. Thank you, thank you. Boop. Hannah Life, hello. Thank you so much for your sense of humor. Glad that you enjoyed my sense of humor. I appreciate the compliment. Valentina, hi Valentina. Eid al-Adha Mubarak, Jordy and chat. I hope you all have a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much, Valentina. I appreciate that. I hope that you have a nice day as well. I appreciate you sending that in. Savannah, hello. Why does Amber's intro song have a seal barking in the background? She does it to herself. Does it? You're right. I heard it. Yeah, there's a seal barking in the background. I don't know. I don't like this. I liked the morning coffee one that she had in season 5. This one's a little, I don't know. Oh no, Angel, thank you. Oh lordy, it's Hordy. Me. Lily, thank you. Just want to repeat Angels. Oh lordy, it's Hordy. Oh, there you go. Somebody doubled down. Somebody seconded that. Patricia, thank you for 2 months. I turned the likes from 666 to 667. I saved ya. Ah, thank you so much. Yeah, we have enough devil to go around as it is. Dayanara Days, thank you. In loving memory of Pop-Tart the cat, in alignment with Shantopoulos, a stray who I named Pop-Tart, came to my home in his final days. We did all we could to make him comfortable. Well, hey, that's really all you can do in the end stage of life of a pet. Thank you so much for doing that, Dayanara. Yeah, I mean, really, just make them comfortable. It's never an easy thing. Lazy Reader, thank you for 10 months. Can you say hi to my daughter, Katie, who just started watching you? Hello, Katie. It's an interesting way to spell Katie. I don't know if I've ever seen a Katie spelled like that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you stick around. Hope you find us fun. Morgan, hello. She's toasting baguettes. For the size of that toaster, it looks like she is. Yeah. Jacob Perry, hello. Have you noticed the seal barking? I've laughed pretty good when it was pointed out to me. A second super chat about the barking seal. Oh my gosh. Do seals bark? I've always thought that they arfed. Like A-R-F. A-R-L. Oh my god. Arf, arf. Or is that a dog? No, dogs bark. What am I saying? What am I saying? Kelly Darling, hello. Happy Rainbows and Subarus month. It is June. Thank you, Kelly Darling. Benny Hay. Pookie says she's suspicious about meat, but will eat weird dehydrated meat from a bag. It doesn't need to make sense. It doesn't need to make... Actually, if it doesn't make sense, that's better for Amberlynn logic. Lily, thank you. We like you in any color. Do a green next. Oh my god, I could come up... I could show up as the Wicked Witch. I've never seen Wicked, but I know that she has like green face paint. I could do that. Caitlin Ray, thank you for the donation. 1 year anniversary of semaglutide. I am down from 270 to 200 as of this morning. You've lost 70 pounds in a year on semaglutide. That is incredible. Wow. If you are planning on going, continued good luck to you, hun. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing. Purple Panic, hey. Was going to say Amberlynn looks like a painting called Fat Woman Nude. But to be honest, that couch is way too small for her body. I'm not familiar with that painting, but yeah, I don't think that that's very YouTube appropriate, unfortunately. Thank you so much. Danielle, hey. My boyfriend and I are trying to get our cat to lose weight by changing her diet and pointing at her to say fat. Inspired by you. It's been working well. Do you think that this could be a solution for Amber? Having someone in real life point at her constantly and call her fat? No, it would just give her more ammunition and more of a victim complex for her to eat more. You're calling your cat fat? It's not very nice. Could you imagine if someone called you fat? I mean, really, and like that's never a nice thing to point out about people. You know, if you're somebody out there that like points out that other people are fat, I mean, I don't know. Maybe think about like how that makes them feel. I don't encourage that. I don't sign off on that. Danielle S. You should be more gentle. I don't agree with tough love. Be more gentle to your cat. Your cat needs inpatient. Do they have cat inpatient? Beanie Baby, hey. Watching you roast her for having dishes in the sink while I hand wash a sink full of dirty dishes. LOL, missed you, Jordy. I love when you guys are like, don't call me out. Don't call me out. I do that too. Well, I'm perfect. Okay. If you guys do the same shit that she does in real life, and if your life is a mess like hers, I mean, that's on you. Me, otherwise, I'm perfect. I don't do any of this. Anything that Amberlynn has ever done, I've never done. Ever. Ever. Amberlynn, have you taken your medicine today? Thank you for the super chat. Amberlynn looks like Barf from Spaceballs. All right, Barf, Spaceballs. This thing is too skinny. I'm sorry. You guys gotta quit with this. I mean, this is like... Come on. This looks like my high school gym teacher. This person... No, enough of this. Enough. We're gonna... You know what? You're gonna ruin it for everybody. I'm gonna stop with the whole, like, references thing. If you guys keep sending in supermodels, I'm going to quit doing it. Ava Bella, thank you so much. Hello, it's broken. Hello, it's not ready. The Brookie stuck in Amber's folds. Thank you for the super chat. Her pigtails ruined my day. I need a drink, fat. You don't like her Yorkie look? Ugh, that's just fatphobic. Zaza, nice to see you for 10 months, celebrating Eid today. So wishing all Muslim shorties a happy Eid and everyone else a great weekend. Thank you so much for that. You're always so upbeat. I appreciate that, Zaza. Have a good weekend. Brian Cook, thank you so much for the super chat. 8 pounds of water on her scale equals 1 pound on the scale. She said she was 350. Do the math. Corner of the sink. She's rage baiting. And Allah. You know I love girl math. You know I love girl math. Huh. Okay. All right. All right. We'll add it up. We'll add it up. I'll get to my behind the scenes mathematicians and we'll have it ready for Sunday's stream. Thank you, Brian. We just had a very, 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 very generous donation of 50 gifted memberships come in from who else but Martina. It's nice to see you, Martina. It's been a minute. Hello. Martina was going through a little period of sending in massive amounts of gifted memberships. It is nice to see you again, Martina. I really appreciate that. You guys know what to do. Martini emojis in the chat for Martina. That is extremely generous for you to do, Martina. I really appreciate that. Holy shit. What is that, like 200 something gifted memberships tonight? Oh my God. Thank you, Martina. It's been a while, but I'm back. Love you, girls. It is nice to see you. You know, if you ever need to put Girl World in the reaction channels down for a little bit to focus on other things, that is always an appropriate thing to do. Put yourself first. Put other interests first. We'll always be here. Thank you, Martina. I appreciate that. Welcome to all of our new members. Holy cow. High Priestess Gabagool, thank you. I think it's sus that she stopped showing weigh-ins and now the story is that her scale was dropped. Girl, just say you're fat. We have eyes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Did she step on it and break it? No, I dropped it. Okay. What has more of an impact on a scale? You dropping it from like 4 feet in the air or you standing on it? Something's not adding up. Sam, thank you. My friend and I watched Sirens on Netflix, and it kept saying, hey, hey, and I thought of you. You've infiltrated my daily life. Love your streams. I'm in your head. Hey, hey. Polish chick, thank you again. BPD, I hardly know her. They love to say that on Drag Race. Oh, my God. Cheese Grits, hello. I think the weird zoom in on the chips was to edit out someone's reflection in the disco mushroom. I did see something about that. It kind of looked like, I mean, I don't know. I always, you know, I love a good reflection. Like the reflection in her fridge, the reflection on other shit. Yeah, I love looking at reflections. The season 5 reflection of the toaster, and we got to see Jade. Like, I love reflections. Ben's Rants, thank you for the super chat. If Amber takes ADHD and hypothyroidism from me, I'll riot. ADHD and problems with thyroids are mine and mine only. I can't share that with her. Sorry. You're Eskimo siblings with ADHD. Sorry. This is your legacy now. You are forever bound to Amberlynn Reed. How does that make you feel? Kizzy, thank you. It's my birthday, but I'm sick. It's all good because I have you. Well, happy birthday, Kizzy. Let's get some cupcake emojis in the chat. Kizzy's not feeling well on their birthday. That's shitty. I'm sorry. Well, it is just another day. Hope you feel better, hon. London, hey. Watching you during my break at work. Oh, hey. Happy to keep you company on break. Thank you so much for sending that in, London. Rosa's Rebel Writings, hello. Jordy reporting fat girl drama, and I went to the dispo. Could Friday get any better? Sending the chat. Buenas vibras, te amo, Jordy. Did I do okay with that? I know Spanish. That's Spanish, right? Thank you, Rosa. Thailand panties, hey. Thailand panties. She genuinely, she said genuinely, guys. She's being genuinely. Yeah, because she said the word genuinely, that means it's genuine, yes. Hey, Chat GPT, send me links for the widest toasters available for non-commercial use. Non-commercial use. What a weird toaster that was. Oh my God. Lance Trineri, thank you so much. I saw The Thirst Trap and I loved it. Lance Trineri, I'm telling you, if Amberlynn ever gives the bi arc a chance again, you're first in line. The CEO of Golden Corral and Amber, I think that they'd be a power couple. Blossom, thank you. To the person who said Fatsoon Miku, I've been saying if she gets into anime, I'm going to call her Fatsoon Eats Food. Oh my God. Thank you, Blossom. Lizer, hello. Imagine seeing her waddle into your apartment lobby. Oh my God. Yeah, no, that would not make me feel safe. If I was like beside myself during a storm and I saw Amberlynn waddle into my apartment, I would feel like more in danger. I don't know why, I just would. She keeps forgetting. Oh, she keeps forgetting that she read us her journal talking about how gross she thinks she looks and how undeserving of love she is. Yeah, but then, like, I don't know, she blinks and then she's like a baddie on TikTok. So I don't know. Barry, thank you. The pup gave us the slip from the yard a few days ago and she's under house arrest for the time being. Oh god, that's always so nervous when dogs get out like that. At least I look for my pets when they run away, Amber. Eid Mubarak and happy Friday. Oh my god, thank you so much for that, Barry. He's on house arrest. She's on house arrest, sorry. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, you're just trying to keep them safe because you love them. Nothing wrong with that. House arrest for you, Missy. Nicole, hey, waddle water bottle. Oh yeah, what is it called? Walla? We could call it waddle. All right, that's mine now. I'm taking that. Her waddle water bottle. That's good. I that's funny. I said that and made that up. Valori, hey, she would have gotten weighed at the ER. No, fatphobia. You want to weigh me at the ER? You want to take my vitals? I'm suing this hospital. This is ridiculous. This is fatphobia. Jesse, thank you so much for 6 months. Happy Friday to you. Sunlit Facade, thank you for 10 months. I appreciate your prime. Meep, hi Meep. Trying to get my boyfriend into Girl World, but he doesn't get it. Don't worry, mods, I'll get him. Well, when you kind of surrender to the fact that there really is no point to Girl World, it's just stupid. Like, just fun, stupid shit. And if you can enjoy fun, stupid shit, then I don't know, you can kind of get on board with it. But if you can't get on board with fun and stupid, then maybe this isn't the kind of entertainment for you. But I love fun and I love stupid. Bibliophile, nice to see you. J Rock, Japanese rock, Jordy listens to baby metal. No. No, she just mispronounced jaywalking. I don't know what baby metal is. I'm sorry. It always feels like such a downer when I don't get y'all's references. Frozen webcam, thank you. My new insurance doesn't cover GLP-1s, but you can get vials of Zepbound from Ellie Lilly for $400 without insurance. It even gets delivered to your door. Not sponsored. No excuse. Yeah, well, that stuff is cut with different stuff and you don't know what's in it. I'm only getting the name brand shit. Like she would think of something to get out of it. So, I mean, we can come to her with Ozempic on a silver platter and say, hey, this will only be $80 a month. She would find a way out of it. Carol, thank you. My first super chat, my partner and I like to say Amberlynn looks like Mojo Adams from X-Men. Mojo Adams from X-Men. I always liked, oh boy. Wait. Oh, okay. Is this it? This thing? This, like, gigantic man in a suit thing? You mean this? I mean, the legs check out. The frame checks out. Or is it this thing, this like gigantic yellow thing? Huh. If it's the gigantic yellow thing, yes. Minus the legs. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Carol. Haunting Journey, hey. Amberlynn's lawyer is Chat BPD, Esquire. Also, plot twist, Chantal is at Teardrops, lol. Where in the world is Chantal Foodie Beauty? Carmen Sandiego style. Where in the world is Chantal Sorrow? Where in the world is Chantal Sorrow getting romance scammed now? Nicole, thank you. This is my first super chat. Just wanted to say fat. Well, I appreciate you sending in a super chat that says fat. Always love those. They accomplish a lot. Tracy Saporito, thank you for 3 months. Your super chat also just says the word fat. I think that you guys are hitting the nail on the head. Or no, you're hitting the head on the nail. How do I say it backwards? Yeah, the camel that broke the straw's back. Jimmy Russells, thank you so much. It's Foodie. She's sealing. Oh, in the intro, that's audio from Chantal. that's cute. Martina, thank you so much for the very generous donation of 50 gifted memberships. In addition to this super chat, it's been a while, but I am back. Nice to see you again, Martina. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for coming on in. Happy Friday to you, and I hope you have a great weekend. Okay, guys, I think that is going to be it for our Friday night live stream. I am going to get back to my company here. We will be back again Sunday. And then Monday, we will back to be regularly scheduled programming. So I really appreciate you guys being here on your Friday night with me. Have a good rest of your night, you guys. Thank you so much for